Alright, what's up, gamers? Stream running? Check if stream is running before I start yapping. I don't know what that. Give me a sec, give me a sec. I have a lot of shit open. Let's get the fucking Minecraft music cooking, obviously. It's a necessary part of stream now. Alright, give me my fucking mic going off. It says I'm live. Let's go to stream manager. Alright, good shit. Good shit. Let's get chat open. Alright, what's up, gamers? Let me check my audio on stream. Okay, I'm pretty sure my audio is working. It's not playing through my AirPods, so just give me a second to fuck with that. Headphone plugged in. No, play through my AirPods, please. I beg you. I beg you. Alright. Hey, what's up? We got a couple viewers. Just give me 1 sec to get my audio set up and we'll get this gravy train rolling, right? Okay, there we go. Minecraft is cooking. Check stream audio. Stream audio is cooking. Alright guys, let's get it. What's up guys? So my name is Billy. I'm a professional software engineer. I'm currently working on a project called BBFS. I'll put a link in chat. And BBFS is a end-to-end encrypted file server with a Golang front-end or Golang CLI app, authentication done in Elixir Phoenix, and then a file server backend in Rust. So today I'm going to be working on. Hold on, get Chromebook real quick too. Jesus, terrible stream. No prep to these streams ever. I just started. So today I'm going to be working on a page that I don't have open yet because I have not started the server. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. Nope, not even still. Settings slash token. Today I'm working on this page, the tokens page, which I'm not logged into, so I can't show it, obviously. Silly me. Silly me. God damn, no prep to these streams. I probably should start, right? Okay, let's log in. Go to settings. There's no settings page yet. I'm working on this page, this tokens page, right? So basically, every time you log into the server, right, we create a new token for each user. Hold on. Create a new token for each user. What I want to do is be able to log users out if you're already logged in, right? That's my goal. Okay, let's get it. So what am I doing? I have a lot of shit open. Jesus Christ. I have too much shit open. Okay, first things first, I promised you that I'd DM them next time I hop on stream, so let me do that. Excuse me. Alright, open up Discord. Okay, hopping on stream. Okay, cool. So I created an identicon for each token that we create when the user's logged in. Right? I'm sure the one token was created in a very ugly way, but I'm showing it. Right? So next up, what I need to do is give the option to you know something? It wouldn't be a Billy stream my mic didn't die 2 minutes into stream starting. I'll fix that. I'm running through my AirPods right now, but let me get my nice Blue Yeti mic working because I paid a good amount of money for it. Cool, still not showing up. God damn it. Every fucking stream, I have audio issues. It's insane. Okay. Mic is still not showing up. This is odd. I'd normally fix this by now. Oh, I see the issue. I see the problem. Okay, I mixed up two wires. One of them goes into a high power output, one of them to a low power output. That should fix it. I just need to plug this in correctly. Right? Okay, now can I please have audio? Still nothing. God damn it, hold on, I'll fix this. All the while the Minecraft music's running. Alright. I swear to God, audio issues are gonna be the bane of my fucking existence. It looks like I can't get the mic running at all, which is weird. Okay, yeah, this is for my mouse. And if that's the case, then this one should be for... Okay, weird. Might cut out again, but I think I've fixed everything. Okay, let's use my crispy Blue Yeti. My very sensitive Blue Yeti. My extremely sensitive Blue Yeti. Odd. Okay. Okay. I think I've gotten my audio working. 7 minutes into stream. It's always a fucking battle, but you know what? It's a battle that I won, god damn it. Alright. Let's actually fucking start stream right after I get this bite. Jesus Christ. That was miserable. Let me get a bite to eat real quick. Okay, I muted while I was chewing. Audio's still working, thank God. Okay, alright. Let's fucking start the stream, guys. Let's get it. Okay, so... Fusion, I can't spell. So last time I was streaming, right? I got the Identicons up and running. Let me move this to here. Move this here. Lag and transition windows, weird. Weird. Anyway, what the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with my monitor today? Okay, anyway, so I got the, Jesus Christ. I got the Identicons working. God bless anybody who watches the VODs. Okay, get the pictures working. Shouldn't create that. Next thing I need to do is be able to revoke a token, right? So what that means is, basically I need to add a button, right, into the tokens page where a user can press it, and then that will, in database, just say that the token's no longer valid, right? So let's do like dot button, over here, dot button, revoke, and then dot button. This won't do anything for right now, but just have the button there. Okay, cool. So then if I click that button, right, PXH action should be equal to revoke token, right? Let me make sure that's correct. So Phoenix PXH action. That just lets me run a specific elixir code in the background when a user clicks a button on the server, right? So phx click equals this. Okay, bet. I need to be able to set a value though, right? That value in this case should be equal to the specific token that we're deleting, or the specific token that we're revoking, right? So let me just look real quick. Is there, okay, so phx value, whatever. Okay, so I can set the value directly, right? So phx value token is equal to at token info. Right. So what's the token info right now? Image created at. We should also have the raw token name, right? Or just the token itself, right? Awesome. So if we go back here, this does not compile as expected. Phx token value. Oh, lol. Okay. I forgot that I need to wrap this in curly braces. Just elixir things. Token info not found in. Okay. Oh, whoops. It's just gonna be called token info without the at, since we're doing an iteration over here on token infos. Okay. So I go back here. HTML is not, okay, it's not HTML, so token info dot token. Just the token. That's it, nothing else. Okay. Oops. So token over here is the SQL token. There's a little fly, that's why I swatted. I just want the token string, that's it. Cool, this works now, finally. Okay, so next up, right, what we need to do is add a def handle event, right? Handle event will take, let me see, revoke token as the event name. Revoke token. Value we'll ignore for now, and then whatever the third thing, oh, socket. Do. We'll just return OK socket for right now, and we'll print out something just to make sure that the function call is running correctly. So we go click revoke. Get over here in Elixir. Nothing is happening. Unlucky. Okay. Oh, oops, I have to do imply true. I still don't really know, if somebody in chat can explain this, or in the YouTube comments, right, why I need to do an IMPL true for like mounting and handling events. But mismatch for at callback handle event. Okay, that's fine. What am I doing wrong here then? Mismatch, expected type, no reply. Oh, I just returned no reply, not okay. Oh, hey, Hypnotic Game said, no idea, never touched Elixir. Hey, what's up, man? Guys, anybody watching this, I love Hypnotic Game streams. Please go give him a follow, if you can. Howdy. What's up, man? You streaming later today? I was trying to stream a little bit earlier so I could actually hop into your stream properly tonight. Let me see, so if I click revoke, it's still not doing anything. Odd. Oh, whoops, I misspelled no reply. Day off today? Ah, good stuff then, man, that's fine. Dude, you stream 11 hours a day, or 11 hours on the days that you stream, that is insane. I don't know how you manage that, to be honest, man. I hit 2 hours and I'm like, nah, I'm done. No more of this. Okay, we're still not printing out high. We are calling handle event revoke token. Or we're not calling it, excuse me. That's the problem. Okay, maybe I'm misremembering how handle event works in live view, so let me check that out real quick. Or phx action, excuse me. Oh, it's phx click is the event that I'm looking to do. Okay, that makes sense. And then that prints out high, there we go. Today's when I'm doing really cool stuff, I can go for up to 15. You are a fucking soldier, man. That's amazing. 15 hours is insane. Wow. Do you work as a software engineer, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, but now that I got this printing out correctly, right, the rest should be pretty easy, right? So now that I'm doing this, not at the moment. Okay, I got you. Yeah, same here. I was working up until September, was part of a layoff for 50% of the company, which sucked, but it is what it is, right? So I'm currently in the job hunting stage of my life. Take a bite of soup real quick. I'll say stew is delicious. Although the quinoa is not great. I love quinoa, but it gives it a very weird texture. That does suck. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Nothing I can do about it. It wasn't like a personal thing. It was more just like a company had no money type of thing. So best I can do is move forward. Plus, not to spoil too much, but I think that I'll be employed pretty soon based on some interviews that I've done. So that's something at the very least. Okay, let me see. So I need to add a function to the tokens, what is it called? Struct over here that deals with the database, right? To delete a specific token. So revoke token. I'll take in the token string and I'll do a query equals from from t in token update. I don't know how update clauses work with elixir ecto. Actually, off the top of my head, so let me look into that real quick. Elixir ecto. How have you been tonight, though? Hypnotic Games. How have you been doing? Update. Oh, just like a quick example. Okay. Update. Okay, so there's an update all function. This is probably what I want. Woke up an hour ago. Hell yeah, man. Do you mind if I ask where you're located? I think you said UK in Twitch chat a while back, but about to start my day of chores. Good stuff, man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, Melbourne, Aussie. Oh, nice. Good stuff, dude. I have friends in Melbourne. It's beautiful, beautiful city from what I've heard. Yeah, and it's currently 4 p.m. over here. 4:20. Very nice. Went to university, did some interviews this morning. Probably just gonna stream for like an hour or two, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about life. And then cook dinner later tonight. I think that's the plan. Okay, updates all entries matching the given query with the given values. Okay. From P where? Okay, so I would just give the where clause and then pass it into repo.updateAll. That makes sense. What's on the menu? I'm not quite sure yet. Let me think. I gotta do something with chicken. I'm moving. Okay, so I'm moving next week, right? So I need to cook and eat as much of my food as possible, right? Which is why I'm eating quinoa and soup. I'm thinking I'm gonna bake some chicken, and then slice up some potatoes, right? Just bake all of that in the oven for an hour, and then have some like delicious like baked potatoes with chicken. Yeah, that's really it. Put some oregano on it, put some adobo, a little bit of olive oil to give it a fattier consistency. Yeah, man, I think that's it. Unless you have any suggestions. I mean, shit, I'll take something. So from t, where t dot token is equal to tokens. Going all out. Hell yeah, man. When I cook, I try to be pretty like into it. Just because like I hate eating bad food. I'm a little bit picky, so I've lived alone long enough to where I'm like pretty used to spending like an hour cooking or two. So repo.update all. Whoops. Update all. Okay, and then I do set. Okay, so I pass in the where clause, and then I just do set, and then what I want to set. Awesome. Okay, so I pass in query as the first function argument, and then set. I believe I called it valid in the schema. Yeah, so valid. I'll just set valid to false. So over here, I'll do set valid equal to false. And that's it. That's the token revocation code. So then we go over here and revoke token. I'll do token z dot. Oops. Am I wrong? Is it not tokens? I'm not. Oh, okay, hold on. There's a error over here. Okay, so from T and token type error. Okay. This is a temporary fix for my mic. Oh, god damn it. This happens every stream. Okay, hold on. Just a moment. I think there's an issue with my like physical wired connection to my mic. Because this happens every single stream at least once. Okay, let's try this again. If I plug this back in. Is my mic gonna come back? Okay. Blue Yeti? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Back now. Yeah, I'm using my AirPod mic though, just for a second. Um, I do use a Blue Yeti, but I have so many issues with it that I'm debating on returning it or something or seeing if it's like broken. It's brand new. I bought it a couple months ago, but every time I stream it just disconnects at least once. It's very frustrating. Hmm. What if I just mess with my, okay, hold on. Nope. Open up Pulse Audio. Okay, there we go. I'm strange. I know it's physically connected, right? Just fine. I'm just thinking maybe there's not enough. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. This is super boring. I just have these issues every single stream, so I want to see if I can actually fix them properly while I'm here. It's plugged in correctly. Lights on. I can mute and unmute. I do the same thing. Yeah, man. Stream issues are miserable. Debug live on stream? Hell yeah. Hopefully somebody's getting something out of this, right? In the VOD or something. They're like, oh, that's how I fix my Blue Yeti. Jesus. Thank God Bootleg Billy was there to show me. People come to see if you survive and stay streaming. Yeah, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. Can't end stream on a, sour note, right? Okay, there we go. Mic's back up. I I don't know what I did. I disconnected and reconnected the mic like 3 times. Let's see if I can switch to it from my AirPod mic. All right. Hopefully the audio quality sounds better now. Okay. There we go. There we go. Got everything running. I can switch my AirPods over to SBCXQ. Cool. All right, back to stream. So what was I saying? Yeah, so the token revocation worked, right? We managed to make a token completely invalid, right? Although we still have a few things to do, right? Because the token's invalid in the database, but because of the fact that this is a microservice architecture, right? We need to somehow tell the other services about the fact that this token got revoked, right? So let's go into, let's see. Let me think about how to do this. Okay, first things first, right? Let's not show revoke tokens in the tokens page over here, right? We should only show tokens that are valid. So, list tokens for users, right, over here. We should add a new function argument called valid only and set that to true by default, right? So, can I set the where clause of a query? Oh, no, okay, I didn't think so. So query is equal to case valid only, right? So valid only is equal to true. Then, excuse me, if it's equal to false, then we don't really care about whether or not a token's been revoked or not. If it's equal to true, right, then we'll add an and t dot valid is equal to true. Awesome. All right, now this should just run auto. LOL, I lied. File error. Okay. Use and. All right. Okay, cool. So now if we revoke a token, right, it won't appear in the next refresh, right? So this red one up here is gonna be gone. Cool. But when we revoke a token, we should also probably refresh the entire list page right here, right? So over here, when we do tokens.revoke token, we should rerun get tokens, I believe. Token infos is equal to get tokens token. Oopsies, hold on. Socket dot assigns that token. Using NeoVim, right? No, I'm actually using Emacs. I'm using a very, very custom Emacs config called Doom Emacs. Let me see if I can find it on stream. Doom Emacs. Emacs? Yeah, I know. I used to be a very stubborn NeoVim user for years, and then I got converted to the Church of Emacs by Stallman and the gang, unfortunately. But to be fair, I use Vim key bindings with Emacs. I wouldn't just use like raw Emacs bindings. It's nice though, man. It's like a nice mix of both worlds I found. You know what I mean? I've given up on NeoVim. Okay, I respect that firstly. But what NeoVim config, or excuse me, what editor do you use now? Because I remember seeing it last stream. It's just my memory's not fresh, to be honest. I also hate configuring NeoVim. Like using Lua and all that shit is a pain, to be honest, compared to like Emacs Lisp, for example. Okay, so to assign. Oopsies. For my Godot stuff, I use a built-in IDE. Nice. Otherwise, I use VS Code. Okay, very respectable. That's like the working man's config. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of a programmer who goes outside, you know, he goes to work, he does his stuff, leaves, does a good job. I think of somebody who uses VS Code. And then like for Giga nerds, something like Emacs or Vim. So now when I revoke I don't want to spend a week configuring my IDE. Dude, I feel that. That's why I started with Doom Emacs, is the default config is really nice, in my opinion. It's very simple, it just works, right? So then over time I've just added like my own config, my own config, my own config, like little stuff over the course of years to where it's like where it is now. Might try it out. I say go for it, honestly. If you have the patience to learn like Emacs, a few Emacs keybinds, you can pretty much learn the rest like incrementally. You know what I mean? So over here though, now that I'm reassigning token infos, I believe it should automatically refresh the page. Yes, look at that. I can revoke all the tokens, including mine. Doesn't do anything, but that's something. The biggest issue I had with NeoVim was setting up DApp. What is DApp? That's interesting. NeoVim DApp. Debug adapter protocol. What is this? I've never heard of this. Debugger stuff. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's for Node. Is it just for Node.js or is it for more stuff? Because I use GDB normally for debugging, but I didn't know that I could integrate. Oh my god. Okay, so you can integrate your debugger with your client. So you can set breakpoints and stuff. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Dude, I did not know that was a thing. That's awesome. Hold on. That's awesome. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, how does it work for this Emacs plugin? That's so neat. They have them for Python, C++, Rust, Golang, etc. That's amazing, dude. I might set that up off stream then at some point because I do a lot of Go and Rust programming usually. Oh, that's so cool. Do it. Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me move this to my private browser over here. I keep like a. Whoops, somebody's calling me. I'll answer that later. I keep like a stream browser and a private browser, so let me just open that up real quick. You learn how to do this. Tell me how to. Dude, okay, so if you want, my Emacs config, if I can find it, is fully open source, right? This is my whole operating system, my whole OS config actually, because I use Nix, but specifically the Emacs .files are open if you want to copy and paste those into your stuff. I'd say it's fine. It's pretty good if you do like Rust and Go a lot. Nice. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I have a few custom keybinds in here. Nope. In here, I think. Just some Lisp code that I wrote for some stuff I like. Yeah, not too much though. I'm starting to get into C++ for stuff for the Godot engine contributions. Oh, dude, you do like game engine development? That's super sick. If so, I had no idea. That's fucking awesome, man. I didn't even know that Godot was written in C++, to be honest. Attempting. That's still something though. Can I see your GitHub if it's okay? Just so I can give you a follow. If you don't mind. You don't have to put it in a stream chat if you prefer to whisper it to me. But I'd love to keep up with that, man. That's awesome. Oh yeah, okay, so token revocation's working. My GitHub has nothing public. Okay, never mind then. It's all good. It's chilling. That's super neat. I haven't done an open source contribution in a long time, I don't think. Sorry, my voice has been cracking for like hours now. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I have my own open source libraries. I contributed a lot to Fly's open source stuff back when I worked there. Yeah, see, there's me. Top 10 contributors, very nice. But yeah, currently I'm actually contributing to Fine, if you've heard of that. It's a Golang native UI library. Just something small, a GitHub issue that I saw that I wanted to close myself. Here, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some water real quick because my voice is like dying. Also gonna use the bathroom. Let me double check that my mic. Okay, my mic is still going. Thank God. All right, be right back. My mic is incredibly sensitive. Oh my god. Here, sorry, just one moment. Okay, better. There we go. Okay, there we go, I'm probably back. All right, let's get to programming. Okay, so next up, what I want to do, right, is make sure that when we validate a token, we are making sure that it's not expired, right? So I actually don't remember where we do token validation in here. Hold on. What page do I check? I'll probably check the usage page because I know we do some validation over here. Okay, public key from private makes sense. We're actually not, oh dear, I found a security issue. We're actually not validating that a user has usage permissions over here. That's not great. Okay, let's add a new public function called validate. Pass in a token, obviously. We'll pass in the permissions being checked. Yeah, and that should be it. And then it'll just return like a either okay or error, right? Can I spec this out real quick? Validates, right? Takes in a string, a list of permissions, which is a list of strings, and then we'll return either an atom. Actually, we'll just return an atom, I think, for now. Cool, perfect. All right, let's continue. What if I move my mic a bit closer? How does that look audio-wise? Okay, better. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. Cool. Okay, so obviously we return nothing right now when we're validating the token. But I need to fix that. Okay, first things first. I need an example of how we did validation before, because I know we have. Maybe in Big Money, which is a private repo. I mean, not that private, clearly, if I'm opening it up on stream, but. Do we really not check usage anywhere? Wow, that's insane. We still check that the token's able to, how do I say? That whatever token the server's been given is valid and generated by the server, but we're not checking if the token given has specific permissions for specific pages, which is incorrect. Okay, let's do something then. Biscuit dot. I need to create a new like custom validation function in the inner library that I'm using. So let's go to Big Money, or excuse me, bfsp-dx lib biscuit. Okay, cool. So biscuit is the token authorization format that I'm using, and I couldn't be bothered to port the entire library into Rust, so I'm using what's called an elixir or an Erlang NIF to interface between Rust and Elixir. So over here, I want to create a new function. Is there really no verify function? I'm kind of shocked that I haven't made like a custom verify function yet. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, all right, not a big deal then. Function validate, right? We'll take in a token, which is a string. We'll take in a public key, also a string, and we'll return a result with nothing in it. Nothing in it in the good case, and then an error in the bad case. Here, let me take a bite real quick. All right, much better. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so the validate function. First things first, we need to parse out the private key in the biscuit. Right. Just some boilerplate code. Okay, so then we need to, excuse me, take in some code for the authorizer as well, right? Wait, hold on, authorizer code. We have a, oh, okay. I see the issue. We do have custom authorization code. I thought that we did. We just called it authorize instead of validate. That makes so much sense. Okay. So if I go back here and search for biscuit.authorize, we are doing it in, okay. I apologize then for getting off into a tangent about nothing. I see the problem here. So I was correct. Okay. So I was correct in that we're not authorizing correctly in the usage page like I thought that we were. But I was incorrect that we hadn't already written some auth code. Because I was so sure that I would do that already. That makes perfect sense. Okay, let me make sure that over here, I'm also doing some authorization. Okay, it looks like I am. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's first fix the security bug that I just realized that we had, right? So go into live usage. It's a very small one, to be fair, right? But it's still important to fix. Home live. No, not home, excuse me. Files live usage.ex. So over here, before we let the user load the usage page and see usage data, right? We should check that they're allowed to see it. So we'll do okay. Hold on. What do we do in the authorize token function over here? Okay, we get the public key from the environment variable. In this case, we just want to get the public key from the private key. Sorry, just one moment. 10 seconds. Okay, cool. So now that we have the public key, right, we want to then write some custom auth code to verify it, right? So we'll check if okay blank is equal to biscuit dot authorize. Pass in the token, pass in the public key, and then we get to write some custom data log is what the language is called, custom data log code. Let's check this. So first we'll check if user exists. We'll check if the rights contain usage, and then allow if true, deny if false. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Perfect. Let me see, what else do I need to do? Let me just test these changes real quick too. So if I go into the usage page over here, nice, awesome. It still lets me go in. Okay, so let me just commit this real quick for first things first, right? DS, everything staged. So git commit, oops. I have to do that, hold on. Git commit, check usage right in /usage. LOL, silly security bug. Okay, I'm not gonna put my password on stream. We've made enough security mistakes today, right? Then git push that bad boy. Cool. So in the background, I'll just deploy a new version to the server. And while that runs, I'll continue doing what I was doing. So let's go back into the tokens page. Actually, you know what? I think that editing tokens and stuff like that should also check a specific right. So in the generate ultimate function, this is where we excuse me. This is where we generate every single user's rights, right? So when you log in, you get all the rights. You get read, write, query, delete, usage, payment, read master key, and write master key. These two aren't used at all, right? So I'll add a new right, and I'll call it settings, right? This will let you deal with account settings, stuff like, logging out other users, right? Or changing your email, or changing your password, or deleting your account, right? Stuff like that. So we've now given you these rights to settings. So let's go into the tokens page. Where is it? The settings page over here that involves tokens, right? So before we mount, right, we want to check that the user's allowed to do what they're doing. So we'll go in here, biscuit.authorize, right? We'll pass in the token, which is the biscuit. The public key we can do a little bit of magic for. Public key. We just get the private key, which is stored as an environment variable, and then we do some, there's a function to get the public key from the private key. So anyway, we have the token, we have the public key, and then the authorizer code, right? Which is the most important part. So let's do this. Check if, hold on. Let me get the previous auth code that I wrote just so I can copy paste most of it. Because, I'm a good programmer. Anyway, there you go. Check if user, right? Check if the user's logged in. Check if the right contains settings this time. Allow if true, deny if false, right? This should, okay, now, as a test of the current auth system, I should no longer be able to, yep, okay, perfect. This is great. So I'm getting authorization failed because when I signed in earlier, right, I didn't generate a new token with the settings right built into it. So I should be getting auth failed. This is good, right? So if I go over here now, right, and I log out, then I log back in with the super secure password john@bond.com, password, oh fuck, john@bond.com, password is johnbond. Verify I'm human. Go to settings, which is not a real page yet. Tokens. There we go, it works. Okay, and it's showing the only token that's currently valid, which is this one that I just made, right? So real quick though, we should not be able to revoke a token that you're already logged into, or we should not revoke the token that you're using to log in, obviously. So this is perfect. Oh my god, this worked so well. Holy shit, that's so awesome. Okay, so get tokens, token and current. Hold on. So over here in the HTML, right? We should not have this button if the token that you're using to log in is the token being shown. Yes, exactly, I'm right. Okay, so I need to do something. I'm doing this incorrect. So each token has what's called a revocation identifier, right? Voice crack. Need some water. So a revocation identifier is basically a way to individually identify each token, right? So, and let me change this up. I just want the first identifier, which is the root one for right now, right? By the root identifier, I mean like the identifier for, I hate this mic, hold up, this Minecraft song sucks. Let me, I'm gonna skip this real quick, forgive me. Okay, classic banger. Need to head out and grab some groceries. Hey man, no worries. You take care, Hypnotic Games. Once again, to anybody watching, please subscribe to, or follow Hypnotic Games on Twitch. He is fucking awesome. You too. Appreciate it, man. So, yeah, we just want the first identifier. We don't need the rest of them. So this big identifier shit is silly. So each identifier is a way of identifying an individual token, basically, right? So we can just do this, delete big identifier, no longer necessary. And then we can pass in the identifier as a argument, right? Cool. So then over here, right? Excuse me. Over here we can do an if statement, right? We can check if the identifier for our current token is equal to the token that we want to revoke. We don't allow that, right? So, I don't know how to do if statements in HEEX, which is Elixir's templating language for HTML. Conditional rendering. This is exactly what I want. Perfect. So if at, okay, perfect. So let's make a new def p called get identifier, right, for a token, and then do end. So then we can literally just move this code, right? We can move this over here and then just make sure to return identifier. Get identifier for an individual token, map that, and look at that, fucking groovy. Okay, lol, I lied. Mismatch delimiter found. Why? Why is this not working? Oh, I need an end over here. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just pass in the function call directly instead of doing a closure in there. Okay, we have this biscuit revocation identifier. Mismatch delimiter found. God damn it. Where are we not ending correctly? Do end. Okay, maybe. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. So I need to do function token is this, right? And then identifier. Over here, right, I can just pass in token into get identifier and then pass that to the identicon generator. Cool. Okay, awesome. Man, guys, talking for an hour is hard. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we got this, so we're still cooking. Just one moment, sorry. Okay, so identifier is equal to token, get identifier, all that. Cool. We'll pass the identifier into the identicon generator over here. Excuse me, jeez. Okay, so then over here we can do percent, what is percent? 5? Yep, percent equal to if, let's see if I can, okay, if get identifier for our current token is equal to token, token info dot identifier, or if it's not equal, excuse me. We only want to show it if we're not trying to revoke our current token. And then we can do percent equals end, and then percent. Do, and then percent. I believe this should be correct. I mean, it's clearly not because I can see the compilers already, but if percent equals do, oh, so percent and percent. Okay, compiler, cool. Undefined variable public key on line 32. Oh, yeah, I probably should pass in the, I mean, I don't really need to pass in the public key, I can just do this. Oops. Argument error, okay, that's fine. Token dot token. So we were passing in the database version of the token, not like the actual token string itself. Or maybe not, I guess. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Okay, argument error, right? What's going on here? Where's that coming from? Token, revocation token. Oh, token set get token. I should call this like DB token or something, right? DB token. To make that like a little bit more obvious that they're separate. Instead of using the same word, like overloading the word token for multiple different things is not useful. Okay. We're still having issues though, which is fine. Argument error passed in, okay. Did I not save? Am I stupid? Oh, I didn't save. Okay, nice. So now, right, if we go and log in from a private tab, give me a second, if I can figure out how to use Google Chrome. Private tab, there you go. So if we go and log in from a private tab, right, check john@bond.com. John Bond, verify I'm human, log in. Nice, okay, so it won't let us log out our current user, but it will let us log out the other user. Fucking awesome. That's excellent. That is so perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so if it is our current user, I still want to show something to not just confuse people. So over here, right, I'll add a new button that's disabled, right? Current user is what I'll put. Ew, okay. This looks ugly. I hate that user's hanging down like that. Hold on. Disable button elixir Phoenix. I'm clearly not doing that correctly. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to. Because I know I've done it before. Oh, okay, it's disabled equals whatever, right? So, okay. So disabled equals true. Not right. Invalid attribute after equals. Okay. Disable. I'm sure there's a way to in live view, right? I'm absolutely positive. Okay. 2023 had a disable button, right? I just want to see the HTML. Please, I beg you. God damn it. It's phx disable with. Okay. Disable. Maybe I should look for, okay, I'm doing this wrong. I should look for how buttons are defined in Elixir Phoenix, right? Then I should button Elixir Phoenix. I should figure out whatever attribute is needed to disable it, right? Okay, Phoenix HTML dot button. It didn't like that. That's all right. Okay. Phoenix live view button. That's what I should be looking up. I keep forgetting that live view and regular Elixir Phoenix are separate things. God damn it, guys. Come on. Okay. I'm so goddamn confident. Oh, disabled. Wait, no, that's what I put. Right? Tokens is not available. Okay, where's this coming from? Where's this random ass error coming from? Huh? Current user. It shouldn't let me click it though. It's a disabled button. Maybe I should just look up how to do it in HTML. Try yourself. Okay. Yeah, it should look like this, right? Like grayed out. Maybe choose the regular HTML. Okay, that looks ugly as shit. Okay, you know what? Current session. And I want this button to fill the space given to it, right? Make button fill text in Tailwind. I am not a front-end guy. If you guys cannot tell, I am not a front-end guy. Disabled, okay. Cursor not allowed? Okay, I like that. Rounded opacity. Okay, so I'll just set cursor not allowed in Tailwind, right? Class equals, oopsies, cursor not allowed. Excellent. Okay, cool. It's still not doing exactly what I want. I think it's because of the fact that I'm using a flex box here. Right. Which makes sense. So how can let me get a bite of soup just real quick. I should learn more about how flex boxes work in Tailwind. I think that's the case. Okay, flex auto. That's what I should do. We'll try it. Okay, this is this is worse. Oh, that's way worse. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let me turn the Minecraft audio down just a little bit. I get worried. I had one person say that my audio was too loud, or my music audio is too loud compared to my voice. And now I'm terrified of like fucking that up again. Okay, there we go. Flex auto's not right. What is flex 1? I actually have never messed with that. I don't know too much about like CSS flex boxes and shit. I probably should learn. Flex initial allows a flex item to shrink but not grow, taking into account its initial state. Okay, cool. So flex initial. Damn. Use flex 1 to allow an item to shrink or grow as needed, ignoring its initial size. Okay, so I probably should set the disabled button to flex 1, right? Flex 1. It's still not showing the entire text though, you know what I mean? Flex auto to allow an item to shrink, grow and shrink, taking into account its initial size. Flex auto over here? This isn't affecting the button. This is like a div thing. Okay. Flex none to prevent the flex item from growing or shrinking. Okay, maybe, right? I, for now, remove the created at text, right? Comment this with the disgusting HTML comment. I hate the HTML comment format. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. Probably because it doesn't really matter, but okay. And then we'll set this to flex auto, right? Okay, this almost looks nicer. I kind of want the current session button, or excuse me, the revoke button to be like right next to the image, right? How can Tailwind set items next to each other? Align items, okay. Item stretch. To stretch items to fill the container cross-axis. That I actually do want that. Item stretch. No visual change. Okay, cool. Item start to align the items to the start of the container's cross-axis. Item center is what I want, because I would like them to be centered. Nothing's happening. Probably because I did flex auto. Okay. What if I remove item stretch? I do like item center though. There's definitely this is the worst stream on the fucking planet. Just watching me fucking Jesus Christ. Just watching me mess with HTML and be like amazed. Okay. Item center is good. I would very much like the items in this div to be next to each other still though. Whoa, yep, too big. Okay. I'm cooking. Item center to align items along the center cross axis. This is what I want. But I want them to be like closer to each other. Set item distance tailwind. Space between. Okay, awesome. No. Space. Okay. So I can do space X 10 pixels. Well, this isn't really doing what I wanted it to, is it? These are in the same div. Okay. Making sure I'm not being an idiot here. Customize spacing. You can use a spacing key. No, I don't want to config tailwind. I just want to write it in the HTML itself. Gap. Okay. So if I do like gap 0, right? They'll just be right next to each other. Still not doing quite what I want. Does tailwind like tell me if it's fucked up? Okay. Grid, gap, whatever. Grid columns too. Interesting. But this is a flex item, right? And it does work for flex box. Set gap. Hold on. What is gap? Okay, so there's gap X and gap Y, and there's also just a regular gap. Set flexbox item gap. Oh, tailwind. I want to make sure that everything I do is through tailwind if possible. Excuse me. Okay. Just theoretically, hypothetically, what if I make this a grid? Okay. This is interesting. With 2 columns. Oh shit, this is way nicer. This is perfect. That is perfect. Oh my god. What's that one mean? Perfect. Oh, that's so fucking good, dude. Okay. So if I set columns equal to 3. Guys. This is gorgeous. Oh, okay. I want to set current session, right? To be like a light, tailwind, like light gray or some shit like that. Okay, cool. It is a nice like thing. Let's do BG Zinc 500. Fuck yeah. Looking kind of dope, honestly. Oh, goddamn, guys, this is so good. Okay, sorry, let me think. So yeah, cursor not allowed, and then Zinc 500. Nice. I probably should do a lighter. Yeah, so you can't click current session. You can revoke other sessions though, right? Nice, perfect. Oh, this is, okay, this looks good. Okay, I don't need to show created at, right? I can just show the date time. I hate how this is formatted though. Date time formatting elixir. Because I'm sure there's a nicer way to format this shit. Here, let me get a bite real quick. Just a second. I cannot comprehend why I can't paste from Google Chrome into Emacs. I don't fucking understand. Okay, whatever. It's calendar.stirftime. Oh, you know what I should do? Fuck. Next stream, right? Or maybe this stream if I go on long enough. I'm gonna do some leak code shit. Since one of the places I'm interviewing at wants me to do fucking leak code. Leak code for a technical interview, which makes me want to kill myself, to be quite honest. Can I say that on stream? I'm joking. It's not tossed. But goddamn. Yeah, so I have to practice for that shit. But it could be fun to do that on stream. That could be a really fun stream. Oh, you know what? When I finish this, if I'm still feeling streaming, that's what I'll do. Calendar.stirftime. The token create date. And then, how does stirftime custom strings work? Okay. I just put some random shit and then fuck with it, right? Invalid stirftime format %e. Well, man, fuck, I don't know what to tell you. Can I convert the date? Okay, date time to stirftime to calendar in Elixir. Because I'm sure there's a way to convert the two, probably, right? Date time. Okay. Working with calendars, dates, times, and date times in Elixir. Okay, well this should work then. Okay, yeah, this should 100% be working then. Oh, it's saying %e is invalid. Okay. Why? Why is that? Stirftime. That sounds like a C function, to be quite frank. Oh, probably because I didn't copy paste the right string. That'll do it. Okay, this looks disgusting, but this is progress. What is %p? %p. Okay, so PM or AM. I don't need the second, to be honest. So let's do, what is capital %y? The full year. Capital %m, I'd assume would be the month. Whoa, what? Can I get the day of the month? I need to look into what, damn it, hold on. I have to look more into stirftime, probably. Stirftime. Cool. Yeah, let's check the Linux man page. And let's get a little crazy with it. Let's check the Linux man. Oh fuck, do I not have a man entry for this? Wow, that blows. God damn it, that's alright. Anyway, the abbreviated name of the day of the week. Okay, I don't need that. The abbreviated month name, that's what I want. Let's do it American style, right? %b and then %d and the full year. September 16, 2024, right? At 9:01 p.m. Okay, cool. So I should have two items, right? I should have when the token was logged in at, or when the token was created, and when the token was last used, right? So let's do div. Also, let's do grid div. That's a grid, right? Oh, class is equal to grid, right? And then grid calls 1. I want these underneath each other. Items center. Gap 0 doesn't do shit. Doesn't do biddly fuck shit. Okay. Then I'll add a second item, right? It's the exact same from what it looks like. But, oh, whoops, I need to wrap this in like a paragraph or something. Okay, so, whoops, fuck. Slash P, and then P. Okay, cool, so they're right underneath each other. Let's say created, and then last seen. Okay, that's ugly. That's ugly as sin. Flex. Okay. What if we just remove all formatting? Still ugly. Can I make this a flex box and a grid? I just want this to like to not overlap. Okay, that's fine. Created last scene. I want a little space between them as well. Gap 10 pixels. About 50, just something fucking insane. Okay, there's no gap being shown. Grid with grid columns 2. Let me think about this for a moment. Let's make sure, okay, let's put created and last seen, the descriptors, on separate lines, right? So created slash P, and then last seen. Okay, this is better, right? Still very ugly, but this is better. So then I can do grid calls 2. Nice, okay. Now I want a much bigger gap between items, right? Gap 50, 20 pixels. Fuck, set grid, set gap. Oh shit, okay, you know why it's not making a fucking gap? This is for each token, right? So over here, I want to wrap this for statement in a, what is it called? Flexbox, right? So class is equal to flexbox, or flex auto, firstly. Doing nothing, right? Gap 50 pixels. 10 pixels. Why is it? Okay, this is not properly creating one large div. Is what's going on here. I just need to figure out why. Why is only grids working? Hold on. I just want to try this, right? Grid calls. Let's fuck around and say 3. Okay, cool. Grid columns 1. Gap between flexbox items tailwind. Flex, right? Default spacing scale. Okay, I thought so, right? I just want a little bit of a little gap, a little teeth gap, you know what I'm saying? Arbitrary values, thank you. Okay. I'm being silent for just a moment, but gap is 22 pixels. Okay, that did something. Nothing interesting, but it did do something. So if I make this a flex box, right, they'll be next to each other. if I make this a grid with grid calls 1, there we go. There's a fucking gap between them. Awesome. Okay, I just need to put the brackets the whole time. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I want a gap between created and last seen, right? Let's say gap 10 pixels. Created blank, last seen blank. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna set these 2 times as the same for now, but eventually, right, we should store like when tokens are used. Okay, cool. This is good. This is good. Okay, so next up, right, let's just revoke this session just to fuck around. Okay, let me think about this. I gotta bite to eat too. Shit, man, this is good. Okay, my mic is still working. Good. Okay, I checked that just now because I was like, fuck, have I been streaming this whole time without a mic? Hold on, let me get a drink real quick. Scrumptious. Yeah, at one view, I still am the #1 consistent Elixir streamer on Twitch right now. On YouTube, I probably get fucking stomped, but on Twitch, I'm the only person that I've seen. Hold on, let me double check. I'll check on stream actually. I'm probably the only person streaming to Elixir right now, probably for good reason. But I really like Elixir Phoenix though. I really like it a lot. It's really fucking nice to use. Elixir. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Come on, who else is streaming Elixir? Oh, nobody else. Let's go. Okay. I'll change my stream title from #1 Elixir streamer, hell yeah, to #1 Elixir streamer, woo. Right? Get a little crazy on the beat, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so what the fuck else am I doing? What the fuck else am I doing? Okay, I need to add... How do I say this? Okay, so I need to figure this out, right? Whenever changes are made to a token, let's say a token gets revoked, right? I need a way for the file server and for voice crack, and for big money to be able to check whether a token's revoked in a, how do I say? In an asynchronous way, right? Meaning that Big Central should not be a failure point, if that makes sense, right? Big Central should put like, I should make like a pub subsystem, right? Where Big Central pushes out updates about token revocations, right? And then Big Money and Big File Server subscribe to those events and intake them. Does that make sense? Right? Because that way, like, I can asynchronously update like what tokens are revoked, right? Let me think about this. I can asynchronously update what tokens are being revoked, right? On both of those fronts. I'm right, yeah, okay. So first things first, I've never made a pub subsystem in Phoenix. I'm sure I could like write my own pub subsystem real quick, but I just want to look up if there's any like thoughts on it. What I'm thinking right now, right, before I even look up anything, right, what I'm thinking architecture-wise for this pub subsystem is basically there'll be like an API page, right, called revoked _ tokens, right? Then in that API call, you can ask for up to 100 tokens at a time. There'll be some kind of like pagination, paging. There'll be some kind of paging system, right? God damn it. Sorry. Okay, so then encrypted file server. Yep. Excuse me. The big file server, right, which is the other component in this like microservice system, right? Howdy to the new viewers, by the way. But big file server, right, will go in and every once in a while just ding the big central, right? Every time it dings it, right, which it'll do every like 5 minutes or so, right? It'll store in the database the last index of the token that we got, right? So like the last page that we accessed, right? Fuck, hold on. I'm not explaining this well. Maybe if I implement it and then just explain it as I talk about it, that's probably better than trying to explain like abstract data, like computer science concepts out loud. Okay, so here's what I'll do, right? First things first is I need to add an API to Big Central, right? Over here, right? So in the API scope, where is it? There we go. All right, I'll add a new, excuse me, let me think for a moment. I'll add a new page, right, called slash revoke tokens. Oh, I need to make this into, fuck, hold on. Okay, one thing I realized, right, is I cannot be, no, okay, I can make this public. I can make this public API. As long as I somehow anonymize the revocation identifiers, right? Okay, if there's a way to generate a token based off the identifier or guess the token based off the identifier, then I need to keep that a secret, right? But if the identifier, no, let me back up. I'm sorry. Identifiers have to be something public, right? Because of the fact that in the Biscuit API, right? If I can find it, in biscuitsec.org, right? Biscuits are the token format that I'm using, by the way, because they're very nice to use. You can easily get the revocation identifiers, right, without being like authenticated at all, without using a private key. So these are fine to keep public. Okay, that's fine. So I'll have an API called slash revoke tokens, right? And then I'll pass that through the API controller and then revoked tokens. Okay. Next up, right, I'll add, hold on, a new function called revoked tokens. Connection and then parameters. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold up. Forgive me, chat, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, the revoke token API, right? What I need to do is make it to where you can have a constant stream, right, of new tokens being revoked, right? In a way that other microservice components can keep track of independently without having to store any state in the file server. Oh, hold on, I got a LinkedIn DM. LOL, no, I did not. Speaking of, if you're trying to hire me, you know, me at bootlegbilly.dev, shoot me an email. I'll respond. Just saying, you know, wink. Anyway, okay, let's continue though. So I need to implement some kind of paging system, pagination system, right? Where I can easily, okay, what I think I'll do, right, is, just gonna crack my knuckles real quick. I think that you can view 50 tokens at a time in Big Central. That's the plan. You can view 50 tokens at a time. then, right, you can view 50 tokens from the start. Like, okay, excuse me. You know what? Let me just talk, or let me just write some code and explain my thoughts as I go. Right. So, I'll have a parameter, right, called page, right? Params page. Okay. So, each page will be equal to like 100 tokens, right? Then, yeah. Let me just okay. Let me write the code as I think, right? Each page. I'll have a parameter called page, right? So each page will let you see the past 50 to 100 tokens of that said page, right? So let's say 100 tokens for now, right? No, hold on. I need to make the size of each page variable as well in case I update that later. So page size is equal to params page size, right? So let's do page is equal to page, and then page size is page size. So first things first, I need to make sure that the page size is valid, right? So let's say page size do, right? Case page size is greater than 100 for now. Let's say it's true, and we'll return error page size must be between 1 and 100. Give it 100, or page size is less than 1. Okay. And then if false, it's just a valid page, right? So just okay, page size. So we'll just check over here. Case valid. Hold on. So with, I should do like a with thing right over here, because that'll make it easier to like pass down errors, right? So with okay, page size is valid page size, do else, hold on, with statements in elixir. I'm actually not sure how to do this off the top of my head. Okay, I'm right. So with do else. Okay. So if there's an error, then I will return text and okay, con, right? I'll put the status to, oh, hold up. So over here, I should specify that it's a bad request, right? So error, bad request, error, put status 401, I believe. No, that's unauthorized. 400 bad request. Oh, it's just 400. Okay, I'm right. 400 and then text error. Right. So if the page size is valid, which it's going to be. Jeez. Let me get another bite of soup real quick, sorry. So low-key, this is like prison gruel what I'm eating. But it's so goddamn good that I'm gonna continue. Okay, anyway, so we're back here, right? So we're checking that the width clause is correct, right? Valid page size. Okay, so if the page size is valid, right? What we'll do is token num start will be equal to the page number, right? Times the page size. And then we'll check is number page and is number page size. Make sure that compiles. Elixir loves me. Okay, cool. This pattern can never match this type. Oh, it's because I'm fucking doing this incorrectly. LOL. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the start of the token number, right? So like starting from the beginning of the database to whenever, to the end, right? And then token num end will be equal to page times page size plus, can I add a plus on my keyboard? Jesus, plus page size, right? So yeah, we'll start wherever we get told to, right? So in this case, page 0. And then we'll end at the next page, right? So then basically we're showing like a subset of, revoke tokens, right? Then, right, whenever we want to update the tokens, right, we can just, so then whenever we check to see if there's new revoke tokens, right? Fuck. Hold on. Maybe instead of having page numbers, we'll just have the page size and the token number, right? Token num is equal to page, token num. Token num. Okay. This is better, right? So what I'm thinking is the database, the API, the authentication API will return the number of tokens given, right? Excuse me, that's not right. It's going to return all of the tokens that have been revoked since the last token that we checked, right? Then, right, from other microservices, we can just increment our internal token number check, right, to whatever the number of tokens that we checked is so far, right? We can then from there ask for token num, like our internal token number increment +1, right? And that should return like a 404, right? It's gonna keep returning a 404. If like the number of results is empty, it'll return a 404. But if there have been results, right, then we just add those tokens to the revoked token list and then continue from there. Okay, I got it. I fucking got it, guys. Let's get it. Okay. Let me think. One thing that I low-key want to do is store these tokens in like SQLite or some shit, so that it's not like yet another database round trip, right? If we store it in SQLite, we can just do like a 50 millisecond like read. You know what I mean? Thing is though, is that fly disk storage is fucking expensive as shit. Sorry, one sec. Got a text, gotta respond. All right, let's get it. So I keep saying let's get it. I love that shit. Okay. So next up, right? I need to figure out how to select like the first 100, first 1,000, whatever, right? Or select between a range. So select in range, SQL. That's where I'll start, yeah. Between, oh, perfect. Okay. So there's between, right? That's what I'll do. Next I'll do how to get column row number, get row number SQL, right? Not the ID, but the row. Okay, perfect. There's a fucking row number function. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So let me just test out what I want to do in Postgres real quick, right? So if I select row number from tokens, window function requires an over clause. Fuck. Okay. Over, and then I order by the ID, right? Cool. Okay. So if I select ID from tokens, there's going to be a gap though. There's going to be a few gaps. Yeah, 3, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. Cool. I don't want to order by ID though. I want to order by created at. Created at. Fuck. Okay. D plus tokens. Is it inserted at? What the fuck did I call it by? Yeah, inserted at. Okay, that's fine. Order by inserted at. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, those are numbers 1 through 20. Perfect. Ordered by how new they are. Let me check that I'm doing that right. Hold on. So if I return created at and the row number. LOL. Silly Billy. I meant inserted at. Yeah, this is the oldest, this is the newest. Wow, I haven't reset my database in a month. That is shocking. I reset the test database constantly. Okay. Yeah, so select row number for over, order by, whatever. Cool. And then where blank is between 10 and 20. Okay. So where row number is between 10 and 20. Oh, whoops. Okay. So select over whatever from tokens. Let's just say as row num from tokens where row num is between 10 and 20. Son of a bitch. God damn it. As row num over order by from tokens. Okay, so I can't do the as thing if I'm gonna do. That's fine. Okay, where row number is between 10 and 20. Motherfucker. Window function. Okay, I need to do. Okay, whatever. That's fine. So what if I do select row number as over whatever the fuck, right? As row num, and then do row num between 10 and 20. Row num. Column row num does not exist. Virtual column SQL. I don't actually want to. Fuck. Virtual columns are not the right thing. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Select on row number SQL. I'm sure that there's a way I can do this without running the function twice, right? Select. Let me think. Hold on. So I need to select on a function that I'm also wearing on. Select on function and where. Easy output of a function from select in a where clause. Exactly. Thank you. This is perfect. Okay. Having. What? There's a circular dependency based on your filtering and on select records where the count is 3, but you must count them before you can determine where this is. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Okay. So what is having versus where? I've never heard of having in my life, to be honest. Is that where clause cannot be used with aggregates? Interesting. Whoops. I just punched the fuck out of the mic. Okay. We use where prior to group by and having after group by. The where clause acts as a pre-filter, whereas having acts as a post-filter. That's stupid. Where row number, get row number in where clause SQL. That's what I need to do. Yeah, we're using row number function in where clause, exactly. Okay, to get around the issue, you can wrap your select statement in a CTE, and then you can query against CTE using the window function rules. Okay, cool. This seems bad. That's the worst case, yeah. God damn it. Select employee ID from... Yeah, this really blows. Are sufficient fixes for this? Okay, fine. Subquery SQL. I've never written a subquery in my life, to be honest. I'm not sure how I do that. Oh, it's literally just a... Okay, that doesn't seem that bad then. Select, let's say select, right, row num from tokens where select row number over order by inserted at as row num, right? Yeah. As row num. Okay, so give me an example where this number is between 10 and 20. Column row num does not exist. Yeah. Name subquery response SQL. Okay, so it's not as, it's just whatever, right? So syntax error at or near. Okay. So I don't even need to name this result, right? I can just call it row num over here. Syntax error still. God damn it, son of a bitch. 1. Okay, so there should be 1, 2, 3 parentheses. Wait, 1, 2, 3 parentheses. 1, 2, 3 end parentheses. Select row num between 10 and 20. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Syntax error at or near row num. So it's still not liking the way I'm naming it. Time to ask AI. Time to ask AI how to fix this. because I am too stupid to do subqueries correctly, apparently. How can I fix this query? Nope, fuck. Syntax error at or near row num. Okay. You might have the queries follows. Why is it just called subquery? I don't need to get everything. I just need. Okay, you know what? Let's let bro cook for a second. This is working. I don't know why we're getting everything though, when I just want the row number. Excellent. I don't see the difference between this and what I was doing. Hold on. Okay, select. Oh shit. Okay. So I need. Okay. Okay. I was close. I just don't do from tokens, right? I would do it from the subquery over here, right? And then I call this just subquery. Where row num is between whatever and whatever. Column inserted at does not exist. Oops, select row number, all this shit. Fuck. From tokens. Row number does not exist. Yeah, subquery.row number. Subquery.row num. What? Oh, row number. Excuse me. I'm not simply row num. I am row number. What? You know what? I love AI. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Okay. So next in elixir ecto, I need to figure out how to do a subquery. Right. Cool. Not helpful. Aggregates and subqueries. This is going to be annoying. I can just already feel my annoyance in this. Let's just paste this over here, right? Just all of it. Comment it all out. I just need to recreate that in elixir ecto. Yeah, bring me to the subqueries page, please. Is my mic still working? Thank God it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Subqueries in ecto are created by calling ecto.query.subquery. Okay. So I'd first make an inner query equals from So from the token table, right? Order row. Okay, let me get the row number firstly, right? Hold on. Sorry, I'm like deep. I'm deep in fucking the reading right now. Select row number ecto elixir. I'm sure somebody else has done this before. IDCTs or row number. God damn it. I just want my native browser search. Row number. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Okay, perfect. I don't want to do it by ID though. Yeah. Okay, this is doing it by whatever. I get that I'm still using incremental IDs right now, but like doing a little reading. I got converted by some lobsters posts a while back. Lobster.rs. Lobster.rs. I don't know how to say it. It's like Hacker News, but for Giga nerds instead of just regular super nerds. Okay, so from token. From, yeah, from token. T in token, right? I do where row number. Fuck me. How can I get the row number in, damn it, hold on. How can I get the row number in elixir ecto query? Killing me, Smalls. Jesus Christ. Yeah, row number over. Exactly. Oh. Okay, cool. There's actually a way to do this. So I'd use the over function in row number, and then I'd order by I believe ascending order, and then t dot created at. Cool. Yeah, undefined function. Do I need to just import the window API? Okay, cool. So I'd import. Oh. Hold on. I need to import all of ecto actually. Import ecto dot query. Fuck, how do you import in Elixir? Hold on. Okay, ecto.change set. Ecto.query is a thing I can import though. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that then. No errors? One error. Row number does not type check. It returns a value. Fuck, hold on. It returns a value type integer, but a value type boolean is expected. Okay. Where over order. Maybe I just want to select this. That's all. Right. Nothing crazy. Just, oh, fuck. Where'd it go? Okay. Just select this, right? And then from that inner query, right, I'll have a regular query that does, fuck, how do you do inner queries again? Or excuse me, subqueries again. Okay, so from Q in subquery, inner query. Okay, I'll then select as, okay, I need to do as, excuse me. As in ecto. Aliases, that's what they're called. LOL, silly Billy. Yeah. Maybe use it as a subquery can solve the problem. Thing is, I still need to like name this. No, there's fuck. I still need to name what I'm selecting. I mean, do I? Ugh. No, because it returns a full row. It doesn't just return like a single value. Alias. Subquery and join. Yep, and this would require. Okay, let's just fuck with this for a second, right? Let's just fuck around for just one moment. Okay, so I'll select Q where Q is between token, let's say just say 10 and 20, right? Just hard code this for now, right? Repo.all query, okay? Results is equal to, okay, and results is equal to repo.all query, okay? Then we will JSONify the results and return, connection. We'll JSONify the results. And then finally, we'll put status 200 because everything is A-okay. Okay. Now, let's just see what happens. This is gonna fail. I am confident of it. API v1. What the fuck did I call the API revoke tokens? Oh, this isn't working. Hold on. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Compilation error. Q, where Q between 10 and 20 is not a valid query expression. Oh. Well, yeah. Where Q is greater than 10 and Q is less than 20. Or greater than or equal to, wait, hold on. Let's put 0 to 20, right? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm testing. I just want this. I want to get this working first before I fuck with it. Okay, put stats is not going to work, so put stat us. All right, let's go pop that out. This might actually work first try. I'm not sure. Curl localhost 4000 API revoked tokens where token number is 0, token num equals 0, and page size equals 100. LOL. Silly shell things. Cool. Okay. No router found. Oh, it's API/v1. Not better. Not better. There's a whole bunch of JavaScript that I don't want. Okay, so incorrect arguments. Let me see. Token num page size. What did I do wrong here? Why can't I get, okay. Token num equals 0 and page size equals 100. Right? Yeah. Oh, these are strings. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I want token num be equal to itoa integer dot parse. Yeah, token num. Sure, this is good. So parse token num, parse page size, token num, convert that to page size /g. Awesome possum. Page size must be between 1 and 100. Okay. Oh, whoops. No, I'm right. Hold on. Page size is between 1 and 100, right? Page size, and then I'll put the page size. Page size 100 must be between 1 and 100. Oh, greater than or equal to 100, or less than 1. Then it'll error. What? Oh, no, I'm right. If page size is greater than 100, or page size is less than 1, then we err. Otherwise, it's okay. Why is this? Why the fuck is this happening? Page size 100 must be between 1 and 100. Is 100 greater than 100? No. Or is 100 less than 1? No. Whatever. Okay, you know what? 50. Okay, there's a bug here. There's like an actual bug. Okay, let's just do it based on page size, right? If page size is between, what? I swear to God, what am I doing wrong? Okay, between. Okay, if page size, I'm passing the wrong value. That's what I'm guessing. Hold on. Valid page size. Yep, I'm passing in the string. Okay, so let me check over here, right? When is num valid page size? Oh no, excuse me. When is num page size? Scroll this bad boy again. There's a crash. Cannot find or invoke local is num. It's is number is why. Silly Billy. Okay, curl this. Another function clause error. Oh, okay. So this outputs the remainder as well for some weird fucking reason. Cool. Cool. We don't care about the remainder. And we don't care about the remainder. Nice, it saved us some heartache though. Repo.all is undefined. That's so sad. That's so sad. Elias, big central, dot repo. Repo.all is now defined, my friend. You're welcome. Still some warnings, but let's just jump into it. Okay. The following exception happened when compiling a subquery. I must select a source T, a field T, or a map. Got over row, right? Yeah. That's why. That's why I want to alias that. Okay. Olama, help us out. Obama, help us out. I'm not gonna say the other Alma name, but how can I fix this elixir ecto subquery? Okay. So I can just name it. Hold on. So if I paste this in and say, how can I name the thing we're selecting in elixir ecto? Using a subquery to assign row numbers based on the order connection. You don't actually need to give a specific name or alias. Fuck, I don't. From teen token. As motherfucker. I knew, bro. I knew. God damn it. As row num. I fucking knew I could do that, son of a bitch. Okay. So Control D. Goodbye, AI. Another error. Compilation error. As must be immediately followed. Must immediately follow from join. What? Oh, okay. No, that's not right. That's not right. This is still gonna fail. God damn it. What were the Olama results that I didn't read fully? Okay. Let's just do this, right? From teen token, select. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what the fuck I was doing, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing. I mean, oh my fucking god, okay, whatever. I get the gist. I get the gist. So from T in token, right? All this shit. I don't entirely understand the difference between, no, because there's no difference. Is AI wrong? Would AI do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? No way. Say psych right now. Say psych right now. If this compiles, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. Mismatch limiter. What is the difference between this? There's no difference. Expected window definition to be a keyword list with partition by. Okay. Expected window definition to be a key list with partition by. What is partition by? Ecto partition by. Okay. Partition by. You know what? Raw SQL ecto. I can't be fucked. I know it's probably better to do it the correct way. But I don't care. Raw. Just give it to me straight, doc. Give it to me straight, old chap. Old sport. Tokens equals. Oh shit, I actually want the token information as well. LOL. Never mind, this is right. Okay. I don't just want the row numbers. That was silly of me. Token equals ecto dot adapters dot sq adapters dot sql. Wait, what? Cool. Postgres dot query. I mean SQL dot query. How silly of me to assume that would work. Okay, so I pass in the repo. I pass in my beautiful, delicious query. Remove the hashtag space. Right. You know what? Hold on. You know what? I'll do you one better. Right. I'll go into a llama again, right? Because AI has been fucking saving my ass this whole stream. I'm getting tired of streaming, to be honest. I'm probably gonna hop off in a second, especially since nobody in chat. How sad. How can convert this SQL query into an elixir ecto one? All right. So, I don't know what the fuck they're doing at the end over here when they put the cache query shit, but this just might work, right? So remove the query and inner query shit. Just oopsies. Copy this, paste it in. not compiling. Okay, cool. Why? Why did this paste in twice? That's odd. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I doubt this. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I doubt this is gonna compile. Prefix keyword must immediately follow from join. Okay, cool. Prefix keyword must immediately follow a from join. Oh, so I just put this up front. And then do this, remove the comma here. Prefix must be compiled times string or interlopated value. Okay. You know what? I should look up what the prefix keyword does in ecto, right? Prefix ecto. I'm getting a little tired. This is starting to annoy me because I could just do this in raw SQL in like 15 minutes. Okay. What the fuck is it? I don't need like stupid multi-tenancy bullshit. Yeah, I didn't think so. T dot inserted at order by T dot inserted at. Oh, I just want to select T, lol. Okay. Subquery row number is not a valid expression. Can I just get the row number? No, there's no way, right? There's no way I can just get the row number like that. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay, give that a sec to cook. Unbound variable subquery. In subquery. In query. If you're attempting to interlopated value. From Q in subquery. That's what I'll do. Q dot this. Q dot that. I don't think this will work. Yeah. Okay. PostgreSQL does not support selecting all fields from tokens without a schema. Oh, whoops. Select T in token. That's the schema. Silly me. Cool. It's still not working. Field row num and where clause does not exist in schema big central dot token. God damn it. You know what? Programming isn't always easy. Does this make me want to fucking end myself? Perhaps. Perhaps. Am I gonna push through anyway until I finish this shit? Perhaps. Row. Oh. Okay. I'll do this. Select. So over here in the subquery, right? I'll just do this. Pew. Oops. It's not gonna let me copy paste it. Can I copy paste into? Why can I copy paste into my shell but not into Emacs? I cannot comprehend. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Select row number, right, over, and then partition by whatever bullshit. T dot ID order by T dot created or inserted at. Cool. And then since I'm selecting the row number, I need to alias or as this as row num. Row num. Okay, let's see why this is failing. This is still gonna fail, right? Because field row num does not exist. Okay. Row number subquery ecto. I'm so fucking close. Hold on. Firstly, I need to select multiple with elixir ecto, and then select subquery regarding row number, also with elixir ecto. I'm sorry, guys. I can. Yeah. This stream is probably a little bit lower energy than usual, but I'm getting just a wee bit tired. Okay, so I can select. Oh, wait. Let me cook. Token. I can select the token based on T, right? And I can select the row number based on row number. I didn't know I could select a map like that. Okay. This is fine. Field row num and where clause does not exist. Where? On line 71. In schema big central.token. API controller 76. Okay. So from Q and subquery, yeah. Fuck, I'm so close. Where row number is greater than equal to 10 and row number is less than equal to 20. Yeah, so over here in the query, right? Query dot row num not a valid query expression. That's fine. Okay. Q dot. Okay, select Q dot token where Q dot row num is whatever, right? Okay. Only one select expression is allowed in query. That's fine. Because I'm only doing one. Okay, I want to select out the token, right? Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Yeah, I want to select out the token. Sorry for the dead air for a second. Only one select expression is allowed in the query. Line 70. There's only one select though, my friend. Okay, whatever. You know what? This is fine. Field row num in where does not exist in schema big central.token. No, that's fine. I know this. I am aware of this. Okay. How to do multi-selects. Okay. In ecto. Excuse me. Okay. Select and then a map, right? Select R. Son of a bitch, dude. Select by row number. Elixir ecto. This is the most exhausted I've ever been. Okay, rank data with ecto window queries. The rank should be within the scope of UK. Filtering for okay, cool. Just show me the money. Okay, from gene query, Windows, select merge. What? I need to do the where clause by the row number though, as well as selecting on it. Okay, let's back up, right? From T and token, I'm selecting both the token and a new value called row num, right? So if I just do from Q and hold on, subquery elixir, selects and ecto queries. Okay, cool. This is making me want to die. Select merge with fragments, but fragments are not. Okay. Okay, so what if I do from T in token, right? From T in token, I join. Sure, we're gonna do a left join. I join the subquery, right? And then I select hold on. So I do a join, right? A left join on Q in subquery based on the fuck is this shit? This little bracket shit. Oh, okay. So I use the subquery keyword and then the subquery. Oh shit. You know what? I should have been doing that the whole time, I think. From T in subquery, I'd select t.tokens. Let's just do that. Just return that. Nope. Okay. The following exception happen when compiling everywhere. Maps, tuples, whatever, are not allowed as map values in subquery. What? Okay. Maps list, okay, are not allowed as map values in subquery. That doesn't really make much sense, right? So I'm trying to do a, geez, if anybody knows Elixir in chat, by the way, I would genuinely give you money to fix this for me. So I'm trying to do a subquery based on, excuse me, I'm trying to select out, right, the token info and the row number, right? Select multiple values. I'm then trying to perform a subquery where I select out just the token info. So I can do a where clause later, but it's not even letting me just do this, right? When I curl out, it says the following exception happened when compiling a subquery and then an error, right? Are not allowed as map values. Okay. Return, okay, let me think. Return multiple values from an ecto query. Okay, so in ecto, how to return results that have more than one row? Exactly. Using fragments. What? That's odd. Okay. Maybe fragments best. If this, you know, if this works, right, even if it's a little bit less efficient, bless it, right? Okay. So, let me think for a moment. Have to do multi-select and ecto, exactly. I just want to return multiple values from the subquery. I want to return token info, and I'd like to return the row number, right? So ecto.query, grab all values that satisfy. Exactly. Okay. How about like returning custom values from ecto subquery? Maybe that's a decent search. How do I pass variables to an okay, I know that. Ecto sub with virtual fields, exactly. Okay. Ecto subquery with virtual fields, right? So computed fragment. Okay, what is this fragment keyword everybody keeps using? Right. You know what? Yeah, let's look this up. Fragments. Ecto. Elixir. Ecto. Queries are used to return. Okay. Cool. If you need an escape hatch, Ecto provides fragments to inject SQL and non-SQL fragments into queries. I shouldn't need to do that though. But you know what? Okay, let's try asking ChatGPT, my beloved. I've tried AI a few times this stream. It has not worked well. But let's let bro cook for a sec, right? Where's the raw SQL? I know I had that somewhere. Okay. Right. So, select blank and row num. All right, let's ask. Hi, ChatGPT. Can you please convert this SQL into an elixir ecto query? All right. Certainly. Cool, 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 cool. Let me just like vibe check this real quick. Okay, it's using a fragment, which is fine. That's actually unnecessary here. There's multiple fragments here. Okay, this is fine though. This is fine. So base queries from T and token, select ID, inserted at. I don't need to do this. I can just select T, right? Order by inserted at. Fragment. Okay. Let's try this shit then. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Okay, let's try this then. Why can I not paste anything? Okay, something's wrong. My clipboard's not working, right? Clipboard, paste. Why can I not copy paste from my clipboard? That's weird. Okay, that worked. So then why doesn't this? That's not right though. Dude, that's so weird. That's so weird. Look at this. Okay. I want to copy this from ChatGPT, right? I'd then like to paste this into Elixir Phoenix. Okay, so then if I go paste, it's still pasting the incorrect values. Okay, so let's cat clip and then pass it into WL copy. That fucking worked. Oh my god. What a pain in the ass. All right, I curl this, still errors. That's fine. Okay, let's fix this. What's going wrong here? From T and tokens, cannot mix fields with interpolation. Oh yeah, it's because this is stupid. This is the dumbest shit. Just select T. I just want all of it. Okay. Unsupported add keyword in query expression. I don't know what add. I'm gonna be frank. I'm gonna be blunt. I don't know what add is here, right? Damn it. You know what I'll do? You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do rows is equal to ecto dot adapters dot SQL dot query and then repo. Fuck. I just want to do a raw SQL query and ecto. Right, I'll go over here. I will take the query function and then just return query. Just return what I'm fucking returning. So query my repo and then select star and row num. Where is it? Star and row num from, and then the inner select row number from over order by inserted at as row num from tokens. And then I'll say that I'll make it clear that this is a subquery, or excuse me, I'll name this derived table into subquery where row num is between 10 and 20. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll run this, it'll return okay and results, and then I will just return results. That's what I will do, because I am getting quite tired of this, to be frank. Okay, this is progress. This is progress. I want to custom SQL query in a given repo. Must return an OK tuple. Cool. I would also like my rows, please. I'd also like my values. Damn. Okay. Let me think about this. Not explain. Okay. Let's just inspect the results for now, right? It's okay if there's errors. Okay, this is good. This is good, right? So I'll then go and I'll map the results, right? I'll pass it into enum. I'll say as t. Tokens is equal to results, pass that into enum.map, right? And then for every row, function for every row, do this, right? I will inspect said row and I will return said row, which does nothing for now, obviously, but I want to triple check that I'm getting the correct values out. Whoopsie, syntax error. How? I have changed nothing about the query. How could this have, oh, okay, never mind. I literally did change something about the query. Oops. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Rows is equal to enum.map, and then I'll pass in results, and then I'll create a new function, takes a row, and I'll inspect said row, tokens, turn tokens. That's it. Okay. Let's curl this bad boy. Long as fuck error. Enumerable not implemented for Postgres result. Okay. Let's do results dot columns. No, that's not right. Dot rows. Ew, I hate this. Okay, let's just, okay, for each of the results, right? Row, result, right? So I need to find the index, right? Find index exactly of result dot columns, and then I need the element. I need the column name. So let me find the column token. I realize I actually don't need all this info. I just need the tokens, like the raw token itself. Index is equal to this shit. Why is this invalid syntax? Fuck you. What is invalid? I think that you're invalid. Okay, enum dot find index, right? I'll pass in result dot columns. And I'll pass in the column and check if the column is equal to token. Still invalid syntax. Oh, I'm using Golang syntax. What the fuck is wrong with me? Jesus. Okay, check if the column name is right. How does find index? What does return? Okay, just something or nil. Awesome. Okay, so then I'd go into result.rows. Hold on. Let me think about this. So, oh, damn it. Token, column, and rows. Dot. I need to join the two columns, right? So I need to join, right, result.columns and result.rows, right? So then I do row and column. Excuse me, let me pass that as a function arg a little better, right? So I want to join each row and each column together, right? Wait, fuck. Okay, let me back up. I don't need to do that. So I want to iterate through each row, right, of result.rows. Okay. So I can get the index of the token column out here, right? So then in said row that I'm looking at, I know obviously that the token will be equal to row.idx, because that's the index of the column, and then I'll return the row. Okay. Just result, not results. And then the rest of this should work fine. I can just rename this to tokens, because it is a list of tokens. I curl this, there's still an error. Access modules does not support accessing lists by index, got 0. Okay. Then let's do enum.at row and the index. Yeah, because it's a list, I have to, oh shit, it worked. Why does enum.at return? Hold on, let's inspect the row. Because I'm pretty sure that each row should be a single list, am I correct? Yeah, a list with a single item, that being the token. So enum.at is 0. Oh, I'm returning the row, not the token. That's why. Okay, makes sense. That's better. We are finally returning a list of tokens. Awesome. Okay. I am so close. I am so goddamn close. Okay, so next up, now that I'm returning the row numbers between 10 and 20, right? I'm gonna use the bathroom. I need to think. Give me one sec. Okay, so I've come to realize, right, what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, man. Okay. I'm doing a lot of things wrong, right? But one thing that I need to do is I need to create a new table. I realize that the row number is not going to matter from the tokens table, right? Because of the fact, excuse me, that like there's going to be valid tokens in those row numbers. You feel me? So I need to create a new table, right? Called revoke tokens or some shit, right? Okay, so I'll go into project big central, ecto dot gen dot migration, right? Create table revoked tokens. And okay, so in this migration, I want to do two things, right? BFS big central priv repo migrations. So when I create the table revoke tokens, right, I want to do a few things. Number one is I want to add or create table revoked tokens. Right, and in that table, hold on. Okay, it's a atom do, right? Add token. No, firstly, I want to add the revocation ID, right, as the primary key. Text primary. Add primary key elixir ecto. Custom primary key, exactly. Oh, okay. Well, never mind that. I don't care that much. Anyway, the revocation ID, right? As text, it cannot be null, right? I'll add the token as text. It cannot be null. Well, no, the token doesn't really matter. It's just the revocation ID that matters, right? I want the timestamps of when it was last inserted. And, right, over here in the tokens table, I'll do alter table tokens do, and then I will do two things, right? One is I will remove the valid column because we don't need that anymore because we have the revocation, we have the revoked shit, right? And I'll add a column called revocation ID. That's text. I don't think text is right. I think it should be string. Yeah, it should be string, not text. Okay. Because text is a varchar of like 255 or some shit like that. I hate that there's a difference. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But it is what it is. Okay. So add the revocation ID. So that would mean that all new tokens can't be revoked. So what I'm finally gonna do is I'm also gonna delete all the existing valid tokens, right? Which means everyone gets signed out. Oh no, boohoo, not a big deal. Right, go sign in. Son of shit. Oops. Okay. Damn it. Delete from table ecto migration. Can I just run a normal like query? In ecto migration. Okay. How do I delete a table? How do I delete a table in ecto? Delete table. Okay, come on. I know there's a way to do this, right? Delete a table, a table's values in an ecto migration. I'm getting quite tired. I'm getting very tired. Okay, so I can just do execute. Cool. Execute. Delete from tokens. No where clause. We're deleting every single token. Nobody's signed in anymore. We should put a semicolon. Cool. Okay. Anything else that I should think of? Nope, it sounds groovy. Okay. So I'll do that. Next up, right, in Big Central, whenever somebody logs in in Big Central Web controllers, user session controller. So where the fuck am I storing the tokens? Is it in Generate Ultimate? Okay, cool. Create token does this, right? Okay. And then in the change set, excuse me, let me back up. Okay, let me close this up, right? God, I'm rambling a lot. I know that. I'm just getting tired. So in this change set function, right, we want to make sure that we're getting the, what is it called? What did I call it? Revocation ID. And we want to validate that revocation ID is required. We'll also add the field revocation ID, the string. And since I know that we just created the tokens, right? We can do okay revocation ID. It's gonna be the first value because there's no other values. Equals biscuit dot revocation ID identifiers. Pass in the biscuit. Pass in the biscuit. And then pass in the public key. Damn, I don't get the public key here. Okay, that's fine. Token public key is going to be equal to token private key, and then I pipe that into biscuit dot public key from private. I'll then do token public key, and then revocation ID is going to be equal to revocation ID. Cool. So now when we log in, we're creating revocation ID. I probably should run the ecto migration, right? I also should not return all the tokens. I just realized what I'm doing. That's okay though. Okay, so I've done that. Next up, why is router.go or router.ex saying this shit? Okay, that's fine. Next up, right, in the API controller, right, I will not select token. What I'll do is I'll select the revocation ID, right? And then can I rename this? Nope. Cool. Tokens, revoc IDs. Okay. And then I can just return this directly instead of doing this weird shit. Okay, so let's run ecto.migrate, create a new Phoenix server, or start up the Phoenix server, excuse me. Teaser.valid does not exist. Oh yeah, whoops, we shouldn't be checking if, we shouldn't be checking for valid. Yeah, because I removed it. LOL. Yeah, that's fine. So just remove valid. Oh, whoops. You know what? In that's what I was thinking of. In Big Central Web live, user live, and then tokens, right? Tokens.ex. We should not set update valid. Revoke token, right? What we should instead do is firstly pass in a revocation ID or t dot revoc. Okay, and then we should insert, right? Insert. How do I insert as a in using ecto? Insert ecto. Man, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna burn myself the fuck out, but I gotta keep grinding. I gotta keep grinding, gamers. Okay. Insert the struct. Oh, whoops! I need to do like a change set. I forgot. Whoopsie. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Lib, Big Central. Right. Nope, motherfucker. Okay, Big Central, right? Tokens. Right. I'm literally gonna copy this shit, paste it into revoked tokens.ex. Right. Guess what? We're gonna rename token to revoked tokens. Wait, this is, yeah, no, I'm fine. Okay. Don't need this. Don't need. Okay, we can remove aliases later, right? For now, right? Revoked revocation ID is a string, and then we have timestamps. That's really it. That's all we need. Okay. So we don't need to generate ultimate function. It doesn't make sense anymore. Okay. Fuck verify. Okay, so we just need to cast and make sure that revocation ID is passed in, and that's it. And yes, it is required. Awesome. Okay, so next up, we'll do revoked tokens dot change set, where revocation ID is the revocation ID we passed in. We pass that into repo.insert, and then this should return okay and some bullshit that we don't want. Actually, no, we can just pass this directly, can't we? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Revoke tokens.chain set is undefined or private. Well, that's not true. Big Central.revoke tokens. Damn, I've been streaming for 3 fucking hours. This is exhausting. Revoked tokens dot change set. I'm right, you sick fucks. God damn it. Okay, so then after I revoke a token, I need to make sure that when list valid only is set to true, right? We check over here. We need to do a join here, right? Join. Elixir ecto. We need to join and then check that. Check if value not in table. No, that's not right. Okay, we can just join and then check not on or whatever the fuck. Or on whatever's not equal to whatever. Okay. Join. Okay. So I can do join from R in revoked tokens, right? On R dot revocation ID is equal to is not equal to T dot revocation ID. Okay, so now that we're checking that the revoked token is in, god damn it, in the tokens table or not. We're doing the select correctly. I don't know why this is saying that change set is not defined, since that's just straight up not true. Yeah, we do the change set bullshit over here for regular tokens and not revoked tokens. Oh, you know what? I see the problem. Okay, revoked. It's not defined for the function argument that we have. Hey, Kaname2Z said, I hope I said that right. Is this work or self-learning? Both. So I'm working on a small business called BBFS, right? It's an end-to-end encrypted file server. Although this project originally started as a self-learning thing. So I guess both. Oh man. Yeah, sorry about being a little bit low energy. I've been streaming for a while, debugging this one problem for literally hours. So it's starting to wear on me a little bit. Okay, so this is still not compiling. I'm not sure why. Oh, whoops, okay. I passed in an empty revoked token, right? With the change set given. Okay, those are the attributes, right? Okay, now this should be correct, I believe. Let me just rename this from tokens to revoked tokens. Awesome. Okay, so now we're correctly revoking tokens, right? We created a new table. Oops. Revoked tokens. Are you getting tech job on top of this? So I worked at fly.io for almost 2 years. They had big layoffs pretty recently, unfortunately. So currently out of a job in the middle between jobs, but I'm hoping to get employed pretty soon. I have 1 or 2 interviews that are going pretty well, so we'll see after that. But yeah, I normally work a tech job though. Yeah. What about you? Do you program professionally or like on the side, or do you just like to like to watch streams or whatever? Okay, so let's join on this, right? And then I think with this SQL join that we're doing over here, right? I just graduated from software engineering and man, I'm so lost. Dude, I feel that. I feel that heavily. Good shit though, man. Good, congrats on graduating. That's awesome. Are you in a job right now or looking for jobs, or how's that going, I guess? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, let's ignore this for now. well, okay, so in the meantime, though, we're doing a join on revoke tokens. We're making sure that every token, right, is, we're only joining the revoke tokens. Okay, hold up. I'm also trying to learn leak code, do projects, but motivation is so low. I mean, did you do any internships in university? Kind of. How do I say your name, by the way? Hold on, Kananme 2Z. That's what I'll say. Did you do like internships or anything like that when you were in university? Because if so, man, I would just try to follow up on those internships. Be like, yo, I didn't get to. Ah, what a shame. Damn, man. Yeah, leak code's an okay way of learning. I'd really recommend having some side projects. It helps a ton in getting hired, in my opinion. Do you have a GitHub by chance that I could check out? Because if so, I wouldn't mind checking it out on stream and then like just giving some advice if you'd like that. You know what I mean? So, because the join on, right, is making sure that. Let me make sure I'm thinking about this right. Not yet. I just got the reality check that I need to build a good one. Yeah, man, I would strongly recommend it. I mean, just having any kind of side projects for an employer to look at is super important. You know what I mean? Ooh, voice crack. You know what I mean? How do you stay motivated outside of uni to keep doing projects? So, for me, I bounce between a lot of projects, right? But I think the number one way of motivating myself that I found is just keep doing an interesting project. Like something that you personally find interesting, not just like is good for getting a job. Like writing a calculator in like JavaScript or whatever the fuck. Like that's like neat. But most people don't like love making calculators, right? Let me give you an example. So like a while back, well, not a while back, still, I love game dev. I fucking love game dev, dude, right? And a while back, I was learning C, just for shits and giggles, right? And I was like, okay, I want to make a multiplayer shooter in C, right? And so I just did that, right? Now, is this something that I'll ever do in real life? No. Will I ever get hired for this project in and of itself? No. But it did a few things, right? It taught me low-level coding in C, right? It taught me about the C build tools, build chain, all that shit, right? It taught me how to do, basic math, raw network, like raw socket networking, right? And on top of that, it's just a cool like I had fun making it. You know what I mean? So I really strongly recommend just making something like that you'd be interested in. You know what I mean? I mean, what do you do for fun? Like outside of programming and stuff like that, what do you enjoy doing? Based on that, I guess it's really underrated going for it for fun. Yeah, man. I mean, I really think it's the strat when it comes to like making side projects. You know, I don't have a single project in my GitHub that I hated working on, especially these 6, right? These 6 reach a lot of fun. I'm currently working on Man HP Gaming or Hoopin'. Good shit. Hey, good shit, man. I suck ass at basketball, to be honest. But I mean, do you think game dev could be interesting to you in terms of like making a game as a side project? Because once again, it teaches you the language. If you make it multiplayer, it teaches you, like how to do basic networking, right? You have to write up a server implementation, which is interesting. You know? Oh, just all options. Or like, okay, it could also be like a need that you have, right? So this project, for example, Evil Mount, right? I had how do I say? I used to keep a backup hard drive let me back up. I used to boot between 2 different operating systems a lot, right? And I would program on both OSs, but I would need to keep the data synced up between the said 2 OSs. Does that make sense? So like basically I'd have a hard drive plugged into my laptop, right? Where I'd always be just working on stuff, right? I guess I'm not explaining this well, but basically what Evil Mount would do, right, is it would just constantly back up folders that I'd be working on into like my into a hard drive that I had plugged in, right? That way, if I was plugged into one OS or the other, it automatically just like copy stuff back and forth. Does that make sense? Like, it's a need that I had that no other product was like doing well or doing in a way that I wanted. Exactly, it made life easier. Exactly, man, you got me. So this current project that I'm working on, compile error, lol, BBFS, right? This started because I wanted to have an end-to-end encrypted file server, right? And like there's stuff like a Proton Drive or like a Nextcloud or whatever, but my requirements, right, were like the client and the server for this file server needs to be open source, right? B, it needs to be something that I can self-host if I want to, right? Instead of paying X amount of money to wherever. I mean, that's it. Those are my two requirements. But I didn't find a single option on the market that I thought was good enough, right? Nextcloud exists, but like Nextcloud encryption is ass. It's like it's such an awful user experience. So I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna write my own, right? And then for the past year, I've been working on this project that I decided to make, eventually make a business, right? Or not eventually. It's a business now. It's just like nobody uses it because the product sucks. um, yeah. I'm using the gap in the industry right now to make my own business. Yeah. I hope to be hired pretty soon. I mean, I have some interviews that I went through. I mean, this morning that both went really well. So I'm hoping to get a follow up from there. But like worst case, right? Having a side business while I have a full time job also doesn't hurt like at all, right? As long as it doesn't break my contract, which it shouldn't in either case. Self-employed is a dream, dude. I fucking wish, man. I hope so. This is a while back, but I was reading on Hacker News, some guy that makes $1 million a year from a single employee business that he owns, and I'm like, bro, can you fucking imagine? You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Yeah, man, that's the goal. I'm hoping to finish up with some last features that I need for this project. Clean up the front end site. Sounds like freedom, dude. Yeah, yeah, man. Literally nobody to talk, to look up to except yourself. But yeah, man, I'm hoping to finish setting up this site, right? Like finish setting up some features, rewrite the front end, clean up the back end, and then like start paying for marketing and see if it goes well. Okay. Yes. What were those interviews like? What do they ask? Do you still get nervous? So I'm in. I can't talk about which companies I'm interviewing for. I don't think. So one of the interviews, right, is a company that I'm not like associated with at all. Like I don't have friends or anything like that, right? That company has 6 rounds of interviews, 7 rounds of interviews. I've gone through 2. The first 2 rounds were like primers, just making sure like I'm not like a cyborg or an alien or something. The next 2 rounds that I have are technical interviews, so like it's leak code questions basically, which is like I think interviewing with leak code is cringe to be honest, but that's my own opinion. And then I have a system design interview. Basically, like I have to design a system that has certain constraints, right? So like at Fly when they interviewed me, right? They asked me to design a proxy server, right? That could handle loads from could handle configurations that are updated constantly, right? As well as being able to proxy TCP between any 2 sites, basically. Oh, do I still get nervous? I forgot to ask that. Yes, yes, I do, man. I've just kind of learned that over time, though, that it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? These people aren't better than me. Like they don't owe me anything. In fact, like me working for them is adding to their business, not vice versa. Like I don't think of myself as a cost to the business. I think of myself as a, benefit. I guess it feels natural after a while. Oh yeah, man. The mindset's amazing, dude. It's not something I had at first. It came after a lot of like self development and shit like that. I kind of apply that to everything, man. Like nowadays, like dating, right? I was in the dating pool for a little bit, and like it was the same thing as at first I was very nervous. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck up this date. I'm gonna ruin this. She's gonna hate me. And then after like a couple like meh dates, I was like, I realized like I'm the one bringing value, right? Excuse me, voice crack. Like I need to think of myself as the prize for this company or business or uh, date or friend, not as something that I'm taking away from them, you know. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say. So I wanted to make sure to mention this, dude. Actually, real quick. I'm sorry. If you can't tell, my voice is like dying. I'm gonna get some water real fast, and then I'll be right back. Okay. All right, I'm back. So, the real way to get jobs though in the industry, right, is not leak code. It's not having great side projects, right? Those help starting out. Those help a lot, but the number one way to get jobs in this industry, dude, is having friends. Like connections and networking are everything. They're the number one most important thing to getting hired, in my opinion, right? Same thing for business too, but like I'm not a business major, so I don't want to like harp on that. But one of the jobs that I'm applying for, um, I'm not gonna mention names, but if you looked up my like work history, you'd probably figure out who I'm talking about. Um, One of the jobs I applied for, back when I worked at my old company, right? I partnered directly with this company, right? I helped to lead the partnership between my company and their company, right? I built the integration front end to back end, right? I negotiated like cost, right, and how much we were paying, how much they were paying, stuff like that. So after I got laid off from my ex company, I reached out to the company that I partnered with, and I let them know like, hey, I'm not no longer gonna be working with you guys. I got laid off. Sucks to suck, whatever, right? And this company offered me a job immediately, immediately after, right? So I'm currently not even interviewing with them, but like I'm just talking. I had a chat with the CEO this morning, and I'm having a chat with one of their lead engineers sometime this week. And after that, if things go well and they like me, I expect to have a contract by the end of like the month. That's amazing. Yeah, exact, dude. Yeah, I thought it was amazing too, because I'm not used to that kind of treatment at all, man. I was a little lowly pleb before I worked at my ex company, but like, point is though, is like they didn't look at my resume, they didn't look at my GitHub or anything like that. They just said like, "Yo, we want to hire you." They're not even publicly like hiring. You know what I mean? It's just that having those social connections helped a lot. How hard was it to break into the first job back in the pleb days? Let me think, man. Hold on. So before I worked at my before I started working, I was in university. Um, Getting my first job was really hard. I will say. I applied to like 60 something jobs. I applied to 70 jobs. I remember, and I got rejected from 69 of them. I kept track for a while. A couple dozen, most of them just didn't even respond. A couple dozen sent me an email being like, "Hey, you're not qualified," because like I was fresh out of high school. That nobody wanted to hire me. Um, but the one job that I did get, they didn't ask for my resume or my age. Thank God, because I was 20 at the time, or excuse me, I was 18 when I got hired. Um, I went through the interview rounds, technical interviews followed by a system design interview, followed by a system design critique interview. And then after I passed that, they gave me a job. But point is, it took me a little while. But unlike you, right? You have a degree. That's super important. That'll actually get you hired some places. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be like me where I was literally 18 and out of high school. So I don't think it'll take you too long, man. Honestly. So do you have any? how do I say? Do you have any specific like areas that you want to work? As in, do you want to do more like back end work where you like work on server systems, like APIs, caching, proxies, all that jazz? Would you rather do more front end work where it's like designing websites and apps and stuff like that? Or is there like something else that you entirely that you want to work in, like security? Because depending on what you want to work on, I might have different pieces of advice or places to apply to. After a month of spamming applications, I take anything. Dude, do you want like actual career advice? If you want me to, hold on. Let me think about how to do this. If you want, man, you could whisper me your resume or like a link. I would don't send it in public Twitch chat. Obviously, don't dox yourself. But if you send me your resume, I can check it out like not on stream but like privately, and just like talk about what I think might help with getting hired. If you'd like that. I get if not though, man. If you don't, I promise I won't dox it. I won't post it up on the screen or anything like that. I was gonna say though, cause I worked back-end engineering for the most part. Back when I worked at Fly.io. And when it comes to like back-end stuff, I'd really just have like a way of showing that one, you understand system design, right? You understand like how to do distributed systems problems, right? You understand databases. You understand caching. Let me think about what else. You understand how to make how to make APIs and then, read and respond from those APIs, stuff like that. Two, you also want to show like algorithms knowledge, right? If I'm being honest, most companies you work at, or at least most places that I've worked at, you don't need high level like data structures and algorithm stuff, but having it helps to get hired, if that makes sense. So like this is where like leak code and shit comes in, like grinding out leak code, making sure that you can like do any of those interview problems pretty easily. But then yeah, number three is once you get your foot in the door at any place, right? Make friends, make a lot of friends. Like don't just use people, obviously. Like when like people say networking, don't just like take advantage of people's like kindness and stuff like that. But like for example, I play video games with a guy named Nathan. I love Nathan, dude. Nathan's like a great friend to me. But also, right? Since I'm trying to get employed somewhere and he's trying to get employed somewhere, right? Once I get my foot in at the company I want to work at, I might recommend Nathan and be like, hey, I know this guy Nathan. He's very intelligent, works very hard, right? Let me give him a referral. You know what I mean? And then he can hopefully skip part of that interview process where they try to weed you out. That was a long, a very long ramble. But you said you've been applying to jobs for a month now, outside of university. No, I got you, man. I mean, like now that I've gotten my foot in the door as a engineer, I'm trying really hard to like help anybody else who needs it. You know what I mean? Oh, I can send a CV, but how do I whisper it? Just make it a little easier. Here, if you email, I'll send it in chat. Me at bootlegbilly.dev. If you email it there, I can just check it out. If that works better for you. Oh man. Let me think about what else. Career advice wise. Get a LinkedIn. 100% get a LinkedIn if you can. It's super fucking important. Just because pretty much every company expects like professionals to have one. Make it nice. Spend like an hour or two filling it out. Get a nice picture of yourself. Stuff like that. Let me think. Applying to local jobs is probably easier than applying to remote ones. As a entry level engineer. Just because they're usually a little more hungry for like people. Excuse me, Jesus. They're a little more hungry for people to hire. I also know a few good places that are hiring like entry level engineers. If you want me to pull those up, hold on, dude. My throat is sore as fuck. Holy shit. Let me think. I think Vercel. I'm in UK. Oh, that's okay. Let me. Are there local UK like dev shops? You guys have way better salaries. Yeah, dude, dude. US software salaries are insane, in my opinion. Insane. I'm not complaining because I get to benefit off of it. Hmm. Even still, though, man. I mean, in your area in the UK, are there like local places that need software engineers? Because if it pays worse than a US one, or like a remote US job, it'll at least let you get your foot in the door in terms of like, hey, I have experience, hire me. You know what I mean? Also, let me pull up my email. I'll pull it up once again in local or on my private browser. Okay, CV. Okay, let's check this out. I'd really have to go out of my way, and it's gonna be hella, but I'll try. I mean, if it's hard, if it's like not working, then obviously like don't, or don't just do that if it's not working too well. But from what I've heard from like people hiring and stuff like that, if they're hiring like locally in your area, it's probably because if they're hiring locally in your area, they're probably struggling a little bit. It seems like so much work went to uni, but I'm at step one again. I feel you, dude. I feel you so fucking hard, dude. Job hunting is miserable in my opinion. It's awful. I hate it. Um, but once you get through it, man, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna read through this. I promise I won't read it out loud. I'm just gonna read a little bit real quick. Okay, so you have work experience too, which is good. Okay. Excellent. Okay, I like the personal statement. Okay. I won't read any of your university stuff out, of course, but this is good. Do you guys have GPAs in UK? Still reading through this, by the way. Damn my neck. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys have GPAs for like high school and college in the UK? Oh no, it's a class system, like first class. Okay. I'd imagine first class is good then. So, good shit for putting that on there. That's excellent. Okay, roll full stack. Um, front and back end components. Let me see. Okay, address vulnerabilities. Okay, this is good. I like this a lot. I like your experience a lot. Key achievements, tech stack, React, Node.js, Git. Okay, I won't say that part. SQL, Bcrypt. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Hmm. Okay, projects. I can't lie though, I haven't spammed as much applications as recent because I feel like I'm a fraud for some of the jobs posted. Dude, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, right? This is awesome, man. It feels like I'm talking to myself. So, that feeling of like feeling like a fraud, right, is basically constant. When I first got hired at my ex company, right, I felt like a fraud the entire time I was there, dude. The entire time. They were offering a promotion at one point, or saying that they were gonna promote me soon. And even during that time, I was like, why? Like in my head, I was like, why do you guys want to promote me? I feel like I'm not doing any. I feel like I'm like not doing anything. It's called imposter syndrome, man. I mean, the nice thing to keep in mind, or at least what helps me when I feel imposter syndrome, which is constant, is like if you get the job and you do the work and they don't fire you, then you can do the work. You know what I'm saying? I apply to jobs that, like, okay, for example, I only have 2 years of experience working like professionally full time, right? And I'll apply to jobs that like ask for 4 years, for example. Because worst case scenario, they say no, right? Best case scenario, I get hired there. And then somewhere in the middle, right? I go into the first interview and I fail or something, or second interview I fail, right? But you're not a fraud, man. I promise. You know what I mean? Every job, like it feels like that everywhere, you know, in terms of like feeling like, damn, am I really good enough for this? But I promise you are, man. I promise you are. You know what I'm saying? You'll step up to whatever you're needed to do. You know what I mean? These projects, by the way, are good. Final year project. I'd really have GitHub links if you can, man. Especially to like open source projects, since that'll help you. But like that'll help if I was a recruiter, right? And I was trying to look at your technical like aptitude, I would check out your GitHub, right, to see like, okay, what has he done, right? And if there's no GitHub links to the projects, like it's neat to say, but to me as a recruiter, I'd be like, okay, well, I can't really tell whether or not he's actually done this or whether or not he's just putting some like keywords. You know what I mean? I kind of stopped applying to go do C++ and W3 schools. Just my skills are back to what they were. Dude, that's fine. That's fine. If you can afford it, 100%, man. I mean, like refining your skills is great. I'll say as long as you can program, if you feel like you can program well in one language, in my opinion, you can pick up pretty much any other language in like, you know, a matter of weeks or months, right? When I got hired at Fly, I had never written a single line of like Golang in my entire life, despite that being a requirement for the company. So once I made it past like round 2 of interviews, I studied my ass off learning Go. You know, LMAO, yeah, dude. Bro, it was a wild choice. I got to be honest. Just because like I was like, you know, I was of the mindset of like, okay, worst, how'd they even take you? I learned very quickly. I learned very, very quickly. I'd spend days, you know, in the day I'd work at Fly, and then at night I'd be reading Go books and stuff like that, and like writing Go code to practice. But like I wouldn't stress too hard about like whatever language you have to do at whatever company, since like worst case you can probably pick it up or write some like shitty pseudocode or write some shitty code out within like a day or two, and then over a couple weeks you can learn pretty quick. Oh, as for learning Go, by the way, I learned Go within the month that I got hired. It took me about a month, but yeah. Oops, shit. To be fair, I had programming experience before, so it wasn't too miserable. Oh yeah, okay, so projects. Yeah, I really recommend linking them on your GitHub if you like making a GitHub and then linking these projects if you can. Cybersecurity project. Oh shit! You did a pen test for a real company. Bro, put that shit as number 1. That's fucking awesome. That is so goddamn good. And you found vulnerabilities. Oh, fake company. You know what, man? I mean, I don't know what company you're doing it for. You know what I mean? I have no idea. You know, you can't say what company. You're under an NDA, man. But you did find vulnerabilities. All right. Machine learning and data mining. Oops. Yeah. Conducted. Okay. Data mining. The data mining's pretty sick. You have a solid experience, dude. In terms of like the projects at university that you did. Like this is good. In my opinion, this is better. This is better than my resume, man. Shit. Oh man. Okay, a lot of data analysis stuff. That's very nice, man. Very good. Okay. No, man. I'm for real. Like, I'm not just saying that. Your project section, I think is popping, man. This is really good. Let me see. Good education as well. Let me think about how. Let me think about what I would improve, I guess. Like, cause like I think this is a fine CV. I think if I saw this as a hiring manager, I'd be like, okay, this guy seems like he can learn, right? I guess, yeah, definitely link in your CV. Put your LinkedIn, right, and put your GitHub as well. Make sure to get that GitHub up and like just, even if you just push these projects that you did, man, up there, so I could check off the fear and go for a LinkedIn spam apply. Yeah, man, I say go for it. Yeah, 100%. Make sure, right, that for each place that you apply for, you like fine tune your resume, right? Like you want to make sure that it's, how do I say? So, okay, so like for example, I applied to let me see. I applied to Neon, right? Company careers, right? I applied for I think this position, right? So Neon is a company that hosts like Postgres, right? Or they host Postgres servers basically, right? They host SQL servers. So my resume, I have like a general resume that I mess with, right? But for Neon specifically, I made sure to like emphasize like the database stuff that I did, right? You know, like I worked at Fly.io. I helped to improve the database migration product that we had. I helped to what the fuck else did I do with databases at Fly? I worked on our custom swim-based SQLite replica shit, and on top of all that, I have projects where I use Postgres extensively, right? Yeah, exactly. You have to sell yourself. Exactly, man. Here, somebody sent it to me. Is cover letters a must? Oh, dude, so I say write them, but I think they're stupid. Nobody reads cover letters. Like no employer actually reads them. Nobody likes writing them, but you're more likely to get the job if you write like a nice cover letter. Dick writing the company a little bit, talking about how much you want to work for them. So I'd recommend it. Yeah, unfortunately. Here, I'm gonna send something in Twitch chat. Give me just 1 sec to pull up my LinkedIn privately, so I don't dox myself. But let me see. Damn, I'm struggling to find it. So I'd have, if you can, real quick, just more resume, like this is more generic resume advice, but I try to have your resume be like 1 page or less. Let me do something. I might pull up my resume if there's nothing crazy, like doc revealing on there. Hold on. Work resume. Give me just 1 moment. Sorry about that. Nix. Let's remove my last name. Let's remove my number. Let's remove my email. I'll keep my face. Okay. So let me pull up my resume real quick. 1 moment. Make sure there's, oh, let me, okay, I forgot to remove my city as well. Hold on. I remove my city and state. I'm US based right now, so I can keep that. Oh, and my LinkedIn. I should remove that too. Okay. Let me see. US, my GitHub, work experience. Okay, I can, oops. I'll remove the, sorry man. I'm almost done, I promise. I'm gonna remove the university as well, just because I realize that can probably also dox me. Okay, that should be everything that could easily locate me. Okay, but so here is my resume, right? Let me remove this extension real quick. Goddamn, it's bright as hell. So a couple things to note, right? One is it's one page, right? I try to keep my, I've heard a lot that like the shorter your resume, the better, right? You want it to fill that page, obviously, but like if you can keep it down to one page, thank you, man. I like it a lot. I spend a lot of time on it. But if you can keep it down to one page, it makes it easier for humans to just read through it real quick, right? So here, hold on. I included some work experience that I had, right? I put how long I'd been there, right? Which you did too. I talked about what Fly does. I talked about why I left the company, mass layoffs in this case, right? So then, I try to keep it down to just a few points of what I did at, whatever company, right? So for Fly, I did these, 4 things. I might add like 1 to 2 more points, right? But I want to keep it, once again, to like 1 page if possible. Yeah, I talk a bit about my open source projects, right? BBFS when I was working on Stream before. Oh shit, I did not mean to open that. The shooter game that I talked about that I made in C, right? I wrote that over here. And then yeah, my education. I have my university here, but I removed it for now. And then yeah, associate in computer science, some classes that I did, stuff like that. But yeah, I think in general having something short and sweet that still describes accurately what you did is probably better than having multiple pages if you can avoid it. Oh, hold on, I was gonna say, so I know one place that's hiring intro-level engineers. There's like it's kind of a hard time to get hired right now in tech, man, to be quite honest. But don't like, don't take that too negatively, because people are still hiring, but like a lot of places aren't hiring juniors, they're hiring like mid-level or seniors, which is a pain in the ass. But I think that Vercel is hiring juniors right now, if I remember correctly. Careers. Yep, open positions. Let's do United Kingdom, engineering. Let me see. I can't quite remember if this is intro level or not. Okay, TypeScript. You've written JavaScript, so TypeScript's not too bad. 5+ years, son of a bitch. It looks like I was wrong. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Yeah, 5 years. Dude, I'm sorry. Fuck. I swear to God, I thought they were hiring entry level. Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. This is what I was looking at. Oh, okay. Yeah, Neon, right? Neon is the one hiring like entry level engineers, I think. Yeah, this isn't it. Okay, yeah. Recent graduate or student, yeah, looking for your next big challenge, right? Strong background in systems programming, C or Rust. You said you've written C++, so like that's, fine. Experience with cloud computing, distributed systems, or database internals. This is actually probably important, to be honest. Jesus. This is where like having some kind of like, yeah, once again, a GitHub would be useful, because then they could look at your projects and be like, oh, okay, well, this person clearly has a distributed, whatever the fuck, distributed systems experience because of like this GitHub project or like this job. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Another thing, right? When you're fine tuning each resume for each job, right? Keywords like this, dude. If they say like, okay, if they say strong background in systems programming languages, right? I would literally put not like strong background, whatever, but like those keywords, man. I would keep those in your resume for this specific job. Does that make sense? Because that'll help quite a bit with how do I say? A lot of places use a thing called ATS, which is AI that scans your resume to make sure that you're qualified. Which I fucking hate that. I hate that a lot. I think that AI scanning my resume is like dystopian, but it's a whole language in itself. Resume plus plus. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I promise though, once you're in the door, as long as you make those connections, the second job is so much easier than the first. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I would put in your resume, you know, like I use cloud compute with AWS or something like that, right? You know, or built high performance software on this, built high performance financial software in this project. You know what I mean? Here, let me send this in chat actually, so I'm not just yapping. There we go. That's and then this is an internship, which is not a job, but it might be easier to get into the internship rather than the full-time thing if you can afford getting paid internship money for now. You know what I mean? I sent both of those in Twitch chat. I'm trying to think if I swear to God, I'm sorry, man. I thought I knew one more place I was hiring juniors, because I did some work for a friend of mine, or not work. I was looking into it for a friend of mine who wanted to get hired somewhere. Let me just think for a moment as to where it was. It's not Vercel. I checked there. I appreciate that a lot. You've done way more than enough. No, dude. Yeah, I mean, 100%. Getting hired sucks ass. So if I can take off 10 minutes from the hiring process for you, man, I've done something right. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in the dumps. You know what, man? If you want me to, bro, I have to hop off stream. Just because I gotta cook dinner. I'm streaming a little bit later than I thought I would, but I'll shoot you an email, and if you'd like, we could chat more about like the hiring process, man, to see if I could help you out further. And also, I have some connections in the industry. I could see if I could, pull some strings, and at least get you into the interview stage. You know what I mean? At the very least, a referral or something like that. If you'd like that, man. Yeah, I'll shoot you an email after stream, or you can shoot me an email, vice versa. But before I hop off stream, I try to, what is it called? I love that. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, of course, dude. I got you. Like I said, anything that I can do to help is great. I'm gonna hop into Twitch real quick and see if I can find anybody to raid before the stream ends, if that's all right. I try to find smaller channels and do that with. It feels crazy getting this much help from a random stream. I'm just glad I could help, man. Once again, I'm super passionate about, taking care of other people if I can. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, if I can help, that's what I want to do. Let me see. Okay, so, what's an interesting looking stream? Car combat game. Oh, it's not in English though. That sucks. If the stream's in English, I'll go there. Okay, it's an English stream. Looks sick. Okay. Literally Rocket League. I fuck with it. Okay. So I'm gonna raid Kromslovo and then hop off stream. But have a nice day, bro. Thank you so much for everything. 100%, man. Thank you for chatting with me, man. This has been fun. Yeah, once again, if you'd like to, just shoot me an email and I can 100% talk more about job shit. But yeah, shit has been fun. I will see you guys another day. Ciao. And stop streaming. Bye-bye.